What's up, everybody? I'm here. Let's get this started. I'm pretty pumped. Welcome back to the stream, guys. For those of you who were here before, welcome back. For those of you who are just joining us in the Skyrim Democracy Series, this is stream number 2. Don't think that you've missed much with stream number 1. Mostly stream was all about... Oh, hang on. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, come on. Don't tell me all my testing was junk. You know what I bet it is? I bet I know the problem. Oh, we're gonna start this. We're gonna start like this, aren't we, guys? Yes, we are. Of course we are. Because you can't start good. You can't do that. That's just, like, not allowed, you know? It's not allowed. We're not allowed to start good. It's just like one of those deals where it's forbidden, you know? Completely forbidden to start smoothly in a stream, right? I think I know what it is. I decided that I wanted to overclock my GPU before starting the stream because I thought it'd be a good idea. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, we should do that. We should just overclock this and everything will be fine. Apparently that's not fine. Apparently that's not what we should do. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be what you're supposed to do. So I won't overclock it and we'll see if that changes it. Like, oh my gosh, come on. All right, well, if you're not familiar with the Skyrim Democracy Series, essentially this is a assortment. It will be a long series of an assortment of series or assortment of videos where we will struggle through technological difficulties, but we will achieve something wonderful, and that is an experiment that I think is... well, first off, welcome to the stream, guys, because I see that you guys are talking. And yeah, I did. It was overclocked with MSI Afterburner. I'm responding to comments now. It's overclocked with MSI Afterburner, but I've been tweaking things, trying to get it a little better. And I don't know if it's a conflict with something I'm doing regarding the sound. For those of you who joined us last time, you might be familiar with what True 3D sound is. I think the sound plugin that I have conflicts with MSI Afterburner. It sounds weird, but as you can see, everything's fine now when I don't overclock it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. There's like all sorts of stuff we have to figure out, you know? But I'm going to turn the sound on the game up because I'm pretty sure you want it louder. If you have headphones, I invite you to listen to this with headphones. We are going to have true 3D sound has been implemented in Skyrim for this playthrough. I'm super pumped to have that. It's gonna make sound so much better. I know I'm saying sound a lot, but it's gonna make it so much more crisp, so much better. Everything is so much better with 3D sound. So check it out, put some headphones on, and experience Skyrim surround 3D sound like you've never experienced Skyrim before. It's gonna be great. Just making sure all the subtitles are on, and we'll get started here because now it's working. As long as I don't overclock my GPU right now. I'll have to figure out what's wrong with that. But anyway, if you've missed the first stream, do not feel bad. All you've missed is the character creation process and some mod configurations, which I'll go through really quick just to show you guys that they are the same as before. I don't really think there's anything... you know, I'm not really sure you guys will remember it all, but it's there. They're all the same. We've got the weights exactly as you wanted them, and I'm probably going to die a lot with the way you guys have the settings. We've decided to have no additional spawns for now. We have three is the number of potions we're going to be giving NPCs, and with a 25% chance that they're going to be getting them. So that's good. Complete crafting overhaul. We did a whole bunch of settings with that. These are all the same. I don't know if we necessarily need to go through all these, but they're all the same as you had before. 0.7, 70, 0.3, 0.6, 0.4, 5 XP for mining, 75 learning points required for crafting. If you don't know anything that I'm talking about right now, if you're like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, watch the first stream. It will be available as soon as the first episode for this series is available. Which brings me to my final point before we get started. This series is kind of an experiment. I want to see what happens if a group of people, if the community, if the viewers are responsible for essentially building a character and building a story, and what happens and what do we end up doing. And so that's kind of the model behind this, but there's going to be 2 playlists for the series. The first playlist is the full streams, so the full live streams as they are right now. That's the full playlist. That playlist exists already. And then there will be a second playlist called the episodic version, or the episodic playlist, where I'm going to take the footage from these streams and combine them into new things, which is kind of cool. I think it's going to work out really well. Speaking of episodic, now that I've brought the episodic streams into the light, I actually need to start my recorder. Awesome. I was only streaming and not recording, so that's good. It won't matter. It's fine. Okay, so without further ado, welcome to the stream, guys. I see Jeremy's here. Thanks for joining us. Boutros, Niles, Navtik. Oh God, I'm terrible with names that I'm not familiar with, but I will try to address you all as best as I know how. So when I say KSPher 2002, oh, KSP her 2002. That makes more sense. Okay, Boutros 10. I don't know. Okay, so are we ready to go? Since the last stream, if you were here last time, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't here last time, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Since the last stream, and there's a reason I have it paused, you can see that Ralof is still in the cave with us. We're going to be picking up the series right coming out of the cave, the initial cave. And so I'm going to just go ahead and do this. You can see he's wearing different armor now, and that's fine. Last time we had a conflict with our mods. We had a whole bunch of different things wrong with our mods, and I've gone ahead and I've fixed those. So, new spell is not Conjure Familiar, it's actually Conjure Weak Flame. Atronach, I think that's how you say that, I don't know. This is sort of the default for Breton for the Conjuration spell when you have Percus Maximus installed. It's a little bit more powerful, true, but don't worry, we have so many more things making this game difficult. I think it's balanced. This is the default that you're given if you're a Breton, so that's fine. Of course, we have Frostfall active right now. We have Realistic Needs and Diseases active right now. Everything's good with that. And we're going to get started. The last thing I want to say, though, is that I had to, in order to get all these mods fixed, in order to get all the conflicts fixed, I had to actually restart. And that's the reason why we're able to come back to the cave instead of being in Ralof's home, is I had to restart the whole series, which means I had to create our character all over again. So I want to take the hood off. I got things kind of close. This is kind of close to what we had last time. This is our Breton. This is Hannah. You guys voted. For a couple of weeks, you had votes active, male or female, and what race. The votes were tallied, and the one with the highest score wins. We have a female Breton for our playthrough. And she's going to be a fairly heavy magic user, judging by what people wanted to see. So that's good. And this is what I've got for the remake. This is not what our character looks like, though. This is not what our character looked like before, though. This one actually looks a little bit older. So I want to show you guys what you guys had before, and you guys can sort of determine whether or not that's what you want to keep or not. So this is her. She looks a little older. I put her maybe in her late 20s, kind of, maybe mid 20s. If I say show race menu in the console, which is a command that did not work last time because my mods had conflicts. If I do show race menu, we actually get our character creation screen anytime we want. So we can tweak things anytime we want and get a good closer look if we want to. I'm going to hopefully not have my voice go out on us. I'm going to zoom out the camera here really quick. There we go. And I want to show you guys what you had before. If I go to presets. Oh, come on. Okay, there it is. I was like, why aren't my presets showing? This is what we had. Let me save this one actually before I think this one is actually this one, but I'm going to load Hannah. So I want you guys to see the difference. I'm going to go closer. At least I think I am. Oh, it's got to be this menu. Okay. I'm going to go closer. Presets. Let's go F9 and this one. This is what we had before. It's very close to the same, but I think she looks a little bit younger. This is exactly what you guys had. This is the preset we saved before. So we're going to use this one, but if you think she should be older, I can always go back to the other one. We can do this at any time. It's actually really nice. So, okay. That's her name, Hannah. Let's go. Race menu. Awesome. So now we're going to continue the story, and I swear this series is not meant to be me talking a lot, so it won't be. There's going to be a lot less talking from me after this. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what was happening since the last stream, and we're gonna get started now. So here we go. This is not special edition for those of you joining us now. This is not special edition. It is the old Skyrim that we all know and love, heavily modded to be a much better experience and to look even better than the special edition. So let's go.
Wait! There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Okay, it's kind of interesting to me that our frame rates are actually a little bit bad this time. They were really great last time. I'm hoping that improves. This is the first time I've actually loaded it up with the new LODs, so it's probably activating the outside LODs right now, but we'll see. I'm gonna follow Ralof because there is a bit of a story element to this.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Alright, and this area is cold, so our exposure is up, which is, you know, pretty common. Also, if you guys are not listening with headphones, you really should, because this series is going to sound way better with headphones with this 3D audio. It's going to be great. Okay, so last thing is I'm really hoping the frame rates improve. This is actually a little disappointing, but we'll see what it is. See how it works. One thing I never liked about Skyrim and a lot of Bethesda games, not really a lot of games in general for PC, is that the NPCs never move at the same speed as you do. So you always have like this stop, catch up, stop, catch up. The player has 2 movement speeds, walk and run. Well, I guess you could call sprint too.
See that ruin up there?
What? Oh. I think that fox just disrupted his talk.
I almost can't believe it. A real live dragon. What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman. Damn right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. Yeah, sure, I understand. No need to decide now. But I know that after you think about what you saw today, you'll realize that Skyrim deserves to be free. I guess you get used to it.
I guess you get used to it. So that get used to it line was actually a continuation of his other line, which he didn't say because that fox came in the scene. It was weird, but alright, it's fine. We're gonna go first person for a while.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Okay, so we went through this a little bit last time, but this time it's, you know, whatever. We'll go through it this time too. This is the Thief Stone, the Mage Stone, and the Warrior Stone. We're gonna go Mage because that's what most people voted for last time.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
There are certain benefits to choosing one stone over the other. It's not permanent. We can go back to these stones and choose a different one at any time. But essentially our skills in a certain area will improve faster if we have that stone active for those skills. So magic-based skills like enchanting and all spells, we're going to improve those faster with that stone active.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
This is a border hold. It's a new mod that adds little borders to each of the areas. Because there's a war going on, you'd think people would want to protect themselves, so they've established these borders.
I'm getting out of here.
I don't know why Ralof would want to get out of here when there's wolves in the vicinity. We're going to fight the wolves, man. So I want to do... Yeah, Weak Flame Atronach is... I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's our conjuration spell now, for those of you just joining us. This is the spell we start with as a Breton when Percus Maximus is installed. So this is what we have here. And then we also picked up Sparks because we picked the lock in that one cell. Come get some, wolves. Nice. Should I pick up the meat? Also, our gold is called septums now. I did fix that problem too, because before it was gold, and it's supposed to be gold. In vanilla Skyrim, it's gold, but with the configurations and stuff, the mod configuration that we have, it's supposed to be septum. And so when I see septum here, I know I have it right, at least set up right. I'm gonna pick up this stuff. I love the fact that I can conjure up something to just fight for me. I think that's great. I'm going to, I think, turn the music down just a little bit, because with 3D audio, it's so good. With 3D audio active, I have much more spatial awareness, and I can actually tell exactly where my enemies are just by hearing them. So it's so good. I had pitch black darkness when I was testing this out, and a mud crab came up to try and get me, and I was able to turn, again, pitch black, couldn't see a thing. I was able to turn and hit it with an axe. And like dead center, hit it with an axe. And I was able to just turn and do it first try, just because I heard it. This 3D audio is amazing.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Just hear so much detail. Awesome. I'm gonna have to figure out why the frame rates suck. Probably because my graphics card isn't overclocked anymore. I bet that might have something to do with it, actually. Might reboot the game just to see if I can get it to where the frame rates will improve with that. We'll see. It's also Riverwood, too. Riverwood tends to kill frame rates quite a bit.
What? What is it now, Mother?
Yeah, so we got this last time. This is a quest. This is a quest mod. Added a quest to our stuff. I don't know why. It decides to... It decides to give us a quest when we run into Riverwood. Pros and cons, I guess. They also have a typo here, which is a pretty common typo. When I'm typing, I tend to make that typo too, so.
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the Barrow.
Looks like nobody
Dragons
here
now,
knows
is
what
it?
happened.
Wait, Smug.
Come on.
If you keep on
Perk
like
is
this, everyone in
probably
town will
working
think
at
you're
her
crazy.
lumber mill.
And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
God, hearing both of those conversations like that with 3D was awesome. Where's he going? He's supposed to be going this way. Well, I'll follow him, I guess. Pretty sure he's supposed to be going this way, though. Oh well. We'll take a walk with Ralof. I mean, that sounds like something we would do. We have no idea where we are. We've never been to Skyrim before. We're way outside our comfort zone in town. And we really don't even know who we are yet either. So Ralof is kind of our only friend. He was on the cart with us when we woke up. He's kind of the only person we know. Which is why we went with Ralof instead of Harvok, because Harvok, oh my god. Hadvar. Which is why we went with Ralof instead of Hadvar, because Hadvar was the guy sending us to the block, you know? I think Ralof is a little bugged right now. Yeah, now he's over there. He's a little bugged. Okay. Whatever. He should be going to his sister Girder. Should be, I think, over here somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, there she is. I'll just help the situation along.
Girder.
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
Girder.
We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Girder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
I'm gonna take this hood off. It's more immersive in the
Are
story.
you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe her my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again?
Hod, just come here.
Ralof, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
Just love, like 3D audio, you can hear the dialogue. It's just mixed so perfectly. Like everything is mixed exactly as it would be in a mastered soundtrack. And you can tell what they're saying.
Ralof, can I see your axe?
So far away.
What have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Ralof.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Ralof. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Ralof, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Girder, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Ralof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Okay, so we've got some stuff we can get from her. This is usually like a little different here and there, but we're definitely gonna grab the tent. We're gonna need that for Phosphol Campfire. We're gonna grab the travel cloak because it provides us with a little bit of warmth, I think. Might as well grab the ring, it's worth something. She's gonna let us have pretty much everything, so it's kind of like, I feel like we should take all the food we can. We'll take mead just for the thirst element. Definitely gonna want healing potions. Decreased thirst, medium meal as well. So the soup is really great because it does both thirst and hunger. I mean, I'm gonna take everything except the boots, so.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
I love that. It's great. Okay, so yeah, our animation stuff. I don't know I have to figure out what the conflict with our animations are. I might need to delete some, but
I told you my sister would help us out.
yeah, we're getting definitely nighttime now. Nighttimes are much darker in our playthrough than they are in the in vanilla game. We have a lot of lighting mods, weather mods. Obviously, our EMB makes everything look really nice as well. Super great textures. And normally, slightly better frame rates because I normally have my graphics card overclocked. So I'm actually going to try and do that as soon as we get into the Girder's house.
Fight or die well.
Oh, you're such a romantic, Ralof. Okay, 1 second, guys. Apparently somebody's
I hope
here.
to see you
I'll
in
be right back.
Windfall.
The nature of a live stream. Hang on 1 second. Ah, yes, the nature of a live stream. Wonderful. UPS. Awesome. I like getting things, but I've had my wife's name on all of them, so nothing's for me.
Good luck.
Okay, so Ralof's basically saying good luck to us, but he's going to go in the house, and so are we, because that's a place for us to sleep. I'm not entirely sure how to tell how... Oh, I have to get rid of extended UI, too. Oh, yeah. I need to get rid of extended UI because it takes forever to get into the skills tree. There's something wrong with the extended UI mod. I love this mod. I love the way it makes everything look. I can see everything at a glance. I really like it, but it's just got this problem where it
I'm glad to help any way I can.
just skips. I don't like that. So we'll figure that out. Also, for those of you wondering, like, as far as the special edition goes, the mods for special edition are, like, really coming together. They're really coming along. And, you know, I have half a mind. I've sort of been thinking about it. Like, should I just go to special edition anyway? Even though it won't look as good? You know, should I do it? And the deciding factor in that is can I get all the quests and all the, you know, other stuff that I need to get? Can I get all the different skills and all that stuff? And no, I can't get them all, but for the most part, I can get a lot of them. I can't get Perk Maximus, but we can get Ordinator, which is very similar, and a lot of people think it's actually better. So, I don't know. But for now, we're not.
Those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
So I'm not really like going through all their stuff to steal everything, but I mean, this is what we're going to be doing in this game a lot. And our character does have kind of a thief's background, so I don't know if she'll necessarily feel compulsed to steal. She doesn't, according to the backstory, she doesn't like it. She hates the mentality and the lifestyle of theft. But that was a long time ago, and she's been using stealing, and she's been using, you know, pickpocketing and things to survive while other people wouldn't give her a job before. So, I mean, in that sense, it's a little bit realistic in the sense that she would probably look for opportunities to get things. But I think she would probably think of these people as friends. So I'm not going to, like, steal everything, but the iron ingot was kind of sitting in there. There's a little bit of gold in here. Whatever. I think I should probably try role-playing a bit more than I would normally just playing the game. But, yeah. We're going to sleep here because... Oh, we're being asked to leave. I did not know that. Okay, goodbye. We're just giving a key. See that? We're being asked to leave. Weird. Is it because I took stuff? I don't know. But either way, can I go back in? I was given a key. I unlocked it with a key. Like, she gave me the key to her house. Why would I be asked to leave?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself.
I don't pay much attention to current events.
Oh, right. They said you were captured crossing the border. Still, I'm surprised you haven't heard of Ulfric. He's our leader. The leader of the Stormcloaks. Surely, even down in Cyrodiil, people have heard news of the war in Skyrim.
I was kind of
The Nords
sheltered.
are tired of spending our blood fighting the Empire's wars. And paying for the Empire's decadence with our taxes. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He's leading the fight to drive the Empire out of Skyrim, once and for all. I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest.
Okay, so we kind of know the story already. Those of you who don't know the story, it's pretty easy to read up on the conflict between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials. I mostly selected this dialogue here just for people who maybe aren't familiar with it. How do I get to Whiterun? That's easy. Just follow the path. And then how do I join the Stormcloaks? Numerous people have already told me how to do that.
I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Windhelm. I am going to take as much food as I can because I really don't like...
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I will. Seared slaughterfish is actually pretty delicious, and I'd probably would be hungry.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Yeah, he wants me to leave, I'm pretty sure. Let's take this potato and like maybe some bread. Chicken's egg is good for food as well as for alchemy, I think, so we're going to take that. I'm not sure the alchemy system in this game will be the same as I'm used to because of the mods, so might have different ingredients and different types of potions to look into. How's my mod for unread books? Did I have that set up properly yet? This is the thing here that I think is messing us up. I'm gonna take and I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I think that's the one I want to get rid of. To stop the animation glitches. And then Vivid Weathers was good. Unread books. Did I have this at dim? I did. Okay. Okay. All right. So it looks like they kind of want us to leave, which is weird because normally they'd want us to stay. But it kind of sounds like they don't want us to stay here. So I'm going to go out and maybe we'll set up camp instead. Okay. So... I'm just listening to the animals. See if I can hear wolves coming or something. God, it's so good. Sounds are so rich, especially at night. All right, well, probably should set up camp somewhere because I kind of want to try out the campfire system. I'm familiar with how it works, but I've never really gotten into it. I don't think I could do it in town though. Maybe we'll go in the inn real quick. Maybe we'll go in the inn. I think that probably would be our natural response. Plus we're hungry. Let's see if we can eat something. Let's eat a few carrots. Just to kind of hold us over a bit. It's Skyrim, a place where chickens report crimes. That's true.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I've ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Did you hear me?
Oh, there once was
Yep,
a hero
ale's
named
going
Ragnar
bad.
the Red who came
I guess you don't have
riding to
potatoes in
Whiterun
your
for
ears after
war
all.
instead.
Just make sure we get a fresh batch in
And
soon.
the braggart did swagger.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
But then he went quiet, did
Got the new order in
when
for
he
sheep.
met the shield
Gonna
maiden
need some
Matilda,
hardwood
who
planks.
said,
None of that soft pine this time.
"Oh, you talk
Aye,
of
we can
lying
get that
and
for you.
drink all our mead.
We just
now I
finished
think
the
it's
timber
high
for
time
those
that you
cabins.
lie down and bleed."
War may be good for
So then
business,
came
but
clashing and
it's hard on
slashing
families.
steel as the brave lass Matilda
hard
charged
truth,
in
that.
full of zeal.
Let's drink to the fallen ones.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more. When his ugly red
Extra
head rolled
dialogue.
around on the
I don't remember
floor.
the extra dialogue. That's cool. Stealthine.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I'd like a room, please. Actually, I'm not sure I'm tired. How do I figure that out? I go to magic and then this? Not tired. Okay, so there's no reason to have a room, but I am thirsty. So my magicka and stamina regeneration is negative 30%. God, this is going to be hard. Having these mods installed is going to make this super difficult. Okay, well, we need to get some liquid in us, I guess, so kind of thinking maybe some Nord mead. Slightly decreases thirst. I can have a bit more. Oh, crap. All right, well, this is a strong one. I don't want to get drunk, but I'm also full, so I don't want to do this with food. Oh, man. Well, you know what? We really need to get our our water situation sorted out so we can travel with water frequently. Okay, so this is our alchemy station here. I just want to see
I'm
if
the
there
innkeeper.
is...
It's my business to keep track
I
of
want to see if there's
strangers.
anything that's changed about this. Our interface is different because of Sky UI. I can't really see if there's going to be anything different yet, so okay. A lot of extra dialogue. Our inns and stuff are going to be much more lively. We're going to be more people.
Anything you need?
Can I help you?
And that's all because of interesting NPCs.
Drink to our youth,
It's all because
till the
of
days come and gone.
inconsequential
Age of
NPCs,
aggression
populated
is
inns in
just about
Skyrim,
done.
all sorts of stuff that's going to make the inns and stuff much more lively, the atmosphere much more lively. It'd be really sweet. I don't need a room, but it's too dark to do anything, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I just wait.
How's about a drink?
But if I wait, then I'm going to need a room. But maybe I'll just take a camp. The camp is free, so let's just
You
camp.
want me to pay for them?
No, I've never finished the story before. Good question. Never finished the story before. I never finished a lot of the stories before. Some of the quests I have, all of them, almost all of them were main story quests. So, or not main, were side quests and stuff. So, let's try and see about getting camp set up. What do we have to do that? We're gonna need. Actually, I think there's hotkeys for this. Let me refresh myself on the hotkeys for campfire. I think they're like the insert keys in home. Yeah, okay. So we create things with insert. We build a campfire with home. Harvest wood with delete. And we use our instincts with page up. Okay. I don't have any wood, so I would need that. So if I take an hour and gather supplies, I probably need to be in an area near like where those supplies would be located. Oh. Oh man, if those of you wearing headphones, that was cool. Now what's up here? I could use a nap. Now it says I could use a nap. I wonder what's up here. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Mercenary warrior.
Yes.
Okay. They're just standing here. There's a merchant here.
Yes?
What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Barter! Items above the line. Yeah, okay. So, you've got a bunch of alchemy ingredients. But I don't need that. I think I'm going to just take and gather some stuff. Because it's actually really dark. And I don't know if I can... I'm going to do this just in case something pops out. And then maybe I'm going to take an hour, kind of come up here a little bit, and just see about... Man, just the wilderness just sounds so good. Oh, yep, there's something here. I love conjuration. Oh, I love conjuration so much. All right, I'm pretty sure if I take and go like this, choose a survival, item to create. Oh, I can create stuff even without the tanning rack? No, I want to gather resources for campfire. How do I do that? I want to gather like wood and stuff for a fire. Harvest wood is delete. Okay, wrong thing. Wrong thing. You spend 30 minutes gathering resources in the nearby area. What do you want to search for? Well, we could do dead wood, but we don't have an axe, so I think I'm gonna have to go with gather branches. Yeah, probably. 30 minutes. That would be my flame buddy going out. So I got 6 branches. That's cool. So I could probably build a fire with that. Let's see if I can maybe build one here. See how to do this. If I go like this. Oh, nice. But I kind of want to have a tent nearby too, so I should probably leave some room for a tent. Maybe I just set it up on this path, like here. That's fine. So we'll have a campfire here. What do I want to do? I want to use it to, yes, build it. I would love a tutorial, thank you. Building campfires. Campfires are created by combining 3 things: fuel, tinder, and spark. Select build fire, add fuel. You can use branches, which is what I just got, kindling, or ruined books as starting fuel. Okay. So I definitely want build fire branches. Okay. Next, select build fire, add tinder. Tinder is used to catch a spark in order to ignite your fuel. Many different items can be used as tinder. Each add tinder recipe shows the quality of the tinder. The higher the quality, the faster your campfire can be lit. The tinder you choose is what determines how long it takes to light your fire. Okay. So I definitely want wood shavings, I guess. That's what I have. I'll use the branches as tinder as well, I guess. And then build the fire with tinder and wood shavings. Poor quality tinder. Difficult to light under current weather conditions. Oh, great. Finally, select build fire light. You can light your fire by striking a stone or by using magic. If you move or get hit, the lighting process is canceled and your tinder will be lost. Oh. Okay, build fire light. Can I? There it is. Strike stone. Okay. See what happens here. Oh, trying to build a fire. You guys hear that in the distance? God, 3D sound is just immersing me so bad right now. So good. I heard that bird fly overhead just now. The flapping of the wings, I totally heard that. That's awesome. You have created a fragile fire that will last for 1 hour. Well done. You can now add more fuel to increase the warmth and duration of the campfire. Select flickering, crackling, or roaring campfire recipes to view their required materials. Larger campfires can be used to cook food and grant bonuses. Okay. Campfire perk is increased. If I do wood shavings, that's going to create... Oh, I'm making wood shavings right now. Okay. So I don't want to craft them. So this is our campfire. It's pretty pathetic. But it's our first one. Okay. Now, how does the tent thing work? The tent is... I think I have to actually go to the tent. Small the other tent. I think I have to click this. And then I tell it to place it. So let's place it here. And then this will help me stay warm, at least for an hour anyway. And then the tent will also protect me from the elements. But different materials in tents will protect me against different things. So, like, the leather tent is not quite as warm, but it will keep me dry in the rain. But there's also things like fur tents, and the fur tents will keep me more warm, but they're terrible in the rain. So, God, that bird, I heard it again. So I think that's kind of our rundown for how camping works. which is pretty nice. I guess I'm gonna have to get drunk because I don't have anything else to do the. I don't have anything else to help me with my thirst. My thirst has been quenched now. Okay. How about? See, this is the thing I feared about having these survival mods, is that we're gonna spend a lot of time just basic survival, which is why I kind of wanted to take those settings down in the settings. I wanted them to be a little weaker so they didn't happen as often. But it is what it is. What time is it? 12:50. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave that fire there. Now, there's supposed to be a skill tree with this. Skills. It's supposed to be a skill tree with show skill system tutorial, okay? Special skill trees can be accessed from lit campfires. By default, the camping skill is available. Other mods may add skills of their own, which is what Frostfall does. Frostfall adds the endurance skill. Like normal skills, click on a node, excuse me, click on a node in the tree to learn about it and potentially unlock it. You must start with the bottommost node. Only one rank in a node is required to advance to the next node in the tree. So it's basically kind of like the regular skills upgrades and stuff. These skills have unique methods of progression. Click the About Skill option when selecting a node to learn about that skill and how to advance it. If more than one skill is available, special torch bugs will appear. Selecting them will display the previous or next skill. Exit the skill system, walk away, okay. Ooh. So we go to the torch bugs. So this torch bug here will take me to... So right now, this is the campfire skill, I guess, with the axe. So if I select Firecraft, this will allow me to light campfire 7 seconds faster in all weather conditions when using a strike stone. I have 33% towards that progress. Okay. Then as I move up the tree, I get things like 10 additional stamina when using a walking stick. 25% chance of gathering one extra branch or piece of deadwood for each one harvested. Lit campfires last 25% longer. That's kind of cool. If I go to this torch bug here, I think it's, yeah, there we go. So this looks to be the thing that's added by Frostfall. The bottom one is where I have to start. So increase warmth rating by 20. That's cool. So Frostfall is going to add endurance to the elements. And so we would probably... Next perk progress is 4%. I assume we would upgrade this by being in the elements. The art of withstanding the elements. Survive longer in cold and wet conditions and make better use of warm equipment. Spend time in the rain or in cold climates to earn perks. Each new perk requires spending a little longer. So because we have these mods installed, we're going to have to spend a lot more time like in the middle or down south, if you will. We're going to have to spend more time down here before we start going to places like the College of Winterhold and all the colder places, because we're just not going to be able to do really well in those cold places until we're, I guess, more accustomed to that. And I really like that. For your guys' votes, it actually works really well because your guys' votes in the initial poll said that our character would be from a temperate or moderate climate, is kind of what it. I think that's probably. You didn't exactly choose that one, but like you had most people were either like kind of colder and most people were like kind of warmer, and so the average of these things kind of says we're in the middle. So that makes sense that we would be able to handle the cold for a little while, but it doesn't make sense that we would just be accustomed to Skyrim's harsh conditions. So that's kind of cool. I like that. That's neat. Okay, so let's use the bedroll. We're gonna sleep for, it's 1:22, so how about we sleep until the morning? So how about we go like 6:22? So we'll go ahead and sleep in our tent. This should protect us from the elements if it starts to rain or anything overnight. Feel the warmth is coming off. You feel waking rested. You're hungry. Camping perk increased. Yay. Cool. So now let's pack up our tent. Oh, that's nice. And pack up the campfire. Destroy the campfire as well. Cool. We're all packed up from our camping trip. We have a couple of ingredients here I can grab really quick for alchemy purposes. And we have this wolf, which have a pelt. That's good. Actually, let's go back down to Riverwood and we'll take a look and talk to some of the people and see if we can't get ourselves a quest out of this.
What do you want?
They're just hanging out over here. I don't know if they're glitched or if that's just the way they're supposed to be, but okay. Fair enough. Just take a run down this way. Now, it said that we're hungry, so we should probably eat something. Again, that's the way this mod's gonna be. Let's have that. I turned the animations for eating off, so we don't have to worry about like having it stop us so we can eat. But doesn't Riverwood look amazing? I just think Riverwood looks awesome with our mod set. Really happy with the way it looks. And the way it sounds. So there's a bunch of different ways we can make money.
What do you need?
I'm kind of thinking, normally if I had followed Hadvar, I would have started here, and I would have started with blacksmithing and stuff. I think story-wise, though, it might make more sense to do like chopping wood and stuff. I know that's not really very fun to watch, but it would make more sense with like our story if we did that, because we're already kind of involved with Girder and stuff. But you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna go into the Riverwood Trader, because hey, it's a store and we're a woman. We like shopping, right? So sexist. Sorry. Let's go in here.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah. I'm, a customer. You should be treating me better.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Ooh. Yeah, well, the thief in us would love to kind of maybe meet up with these thieves and maybe take it away from them. Nah, I don't know. I'm really struggling for the story here. I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow,
So
northwest
this is your
of
plan,
town.
Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
It literally sounds like she's coming from above me.
By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
They are actually above me when I hear that. That's awesome. God, I'm gonna be geeking out about 3D audio for a while, guys. It's just the way it is. She's supposed to help me get to Bleak Falls Barrow, which not really help me, but she's gonna guide me the direction I'm supposed to go. So all right, we'll follow her. Yeah, Tyler,
We have to go through town and across
trees,
the
I know.
bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Awesome.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
How did you get down there? Because it's scripted.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Because it's scripted that she goes out the front door. Okay, well, we're going to go to Bleak Falls Barrow, like everyone who's ever played Skyrim knows very, very well. It's going to be difficult, but since it's a nice, clear day, I think this is probably the best time to go. So I think we're just going to run, because I don't want to waste the day.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin.
Oh, yeah.
Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Okay, we have a person in the comments here. Says we should wait to do this until armor. I kind of agree with that. That's the nature of democracy, right? Well, you know what we should do then? She's already told us where to go.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Had a question that says, are we doing... Oh, stupid animation bug again. I need to figure that out. We had a question that asked, are we doing the main quest?
That armor looks like it could use a polish.
Huh?
So does your pitch, boy. Didn't I tell you last time to be more specific? If you want someone's business,
there.
Point out the stain on their chest plate or the blood on their boots.
But you don't have any stains on your chest plate.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Go tend to the chickens, boy.
I was like trying to figure out where he was because it sounded like he was coming from over here, but I couldn't see him, and he's right there. It's so good. I can locate where he is by sound. That's awesome. All right, I think the next thing to do is maybe talk to Hodvar's dad. He's the blacksmith here. Probably should learn a little bit about blacksmithing. We do have a bit of a crafting background, and we're going to need some armor if we're going to go get that claw. That's true. So let's talk to Alvar, or Alvor.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Good
So
day.
he wants us to make something. So we totally should. He gave us some supplies to do so. I believe they're located in here. Yep, some iron stuff. Iron ingots. Make that. Blacksmith Forge, yep. Choose an item to create. And he asked us to make... Oh god. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. What did he ask us to make? Not a dagger. I thought it was a helmet. Isn't it a helmet? No. Can't be that. It has to be a dagger, right? I forget. Oh god, I feel so terrible. Like I was paying attention to comments and I missed his thing. I'm pretty sure he said dagger, but I don't remember. Help me out, guys. Am I supposed to make the dagger? It's been a while. I thought he wanted me to make a helmet, but I don't think that's possible yet. Maybe that's later. I bet that's later. Yeah, dagger. I thought so. I was just like trying to figure that out. All right, iron dagger.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Okay, reminds you when you started smithing, okay. But it needs to be improved, right?
Whatever you need. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Okay.
Good day.
So we'll take and go use the grindstone. And we'll use some more metal with the dagger. I never understood why I needed an iron ingot to sharpen a dagger. I mean, the stone is right here, and I have the dagger. Like, this entire process, you could see her doing it. What part of this needs an ingot? And two of them, nevertheless. I don't know. Never understood that, but it is what it is. All right, we tempered the dagger.
You looking for a new blade? This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Okay.
All right then.
And some leather on the rack. We got the elk stuff. Where is it? Elk pelt or something. Elk hide. That's the one he gave us, so we'll use that. You know, if I was smart, I've already started this, but if I was smart, I would actually, if I wanted to game this anyway, I would go back to the stones and activate the warrior stone before doing this. Because it would make us level up faster, but it kind of breaks things a little bit, so we won't do it. Was I supposed to just make one plate? Or, no, I'm making leather, I think. I'll just make, like, a bunch of stuff, and he can tell me I'm good or not. I can get some strips from the Stormcloak Curious, which is nice. I'll do that. And then let's make some leather for our... I mean, I'm gonna kind of go off of just how to make things, because she knows how to make things. It's in her details. Wow, that cough sounded super awesome. The cough and the... Alright, how about we go... This is going to give me 2 bedrolls and a tent, which is not really necessary. I don't have any followers. We also have a backpack. Now, this is from mod list, link in the description. I think it's called like bandoliers, backpacks and pouches or something like that. Bags and pouches. We have a whole bunch of different bags and stuff that we can craft that will increase our carrying capacity, which is nice. I'm not gonna do the black fur one yet. We don't need to worry about the carrying capacity just yet. It does add more carrying capacity, but it also adds weight. Just not, like, obviously not equal. It's five weight, but it allows us to carry an extra 50. It's not a huge deal. But we also have dark leather. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. I got some leather.
Whatever you need.
Ooh.
Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
This is an interesting angle.
Ah,
here's the leather
good.
you want.
A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
I see. That's the helmet that I thought.
All right then.
So let's go make the hide helmet. That's the helmet. I remember having to make a helmet. I was just trying to figure out what it was. Hide helmet. There it is. I want us to improve it.
You looking for an... Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Good day.
Okay, we'll go to the workbench. Later on, we can steal all these ingots. Use the workbench. Hide helmet, make it fine. Adds a bit of warmth to us as well, which is good.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Maybe. What you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Okay, I'm gonna sell a whole bunch of stuff because one, it's weight that we don't need to carry, and two, it's money that we would love to carry. So, how about we sell? We could probably make our own. We can make a lot of our own stuff. We don't need the Imperial short bow. It doesn't do as much damage as the longbow, but I think, if I remember correctly, and maybe I don't, but isn't the longbow weighs less? Doesn't the short bow it pulls faster, right? We can fire more arrows per second. Isn't that how that bow works? I think that's how the short bow works. I'm gonna sell the longbow. This is worth more, but I think we can fire more arrows with the short bow. I'm gonna sell the longbow. My aim is not the best, so we're gonna do that. We have iron arrows here, that's fine. Imperial studded armor, I only picked this up to sell it. Imperial's officer's helmet, I only picked it up to sell it, so we'll sell both of those. Imperial armor, I could sell that too. It also weighs a lot, so we'll go ahead and sell that. We have guards' boots. We have a bunch of leather straps and stuff, and that's fine. Iron ore. There's actually a smelter over there now. I think we've expanded Riverwood to have a smelter there now, which is good. Let's see. I think we're good, so how about we...
All right, then.
Do some more with the pelts we have. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. That's what that clearing throat sound
Whatever
means.
you need. I Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Let's make some leather out of the wolf pelt. Can we make some fur out of the wolf pelt too? I don't know if I need fur as much as I need leather. I'm pretty sure I need leather more. Yeah, okay, so now that I have an adequate amount of leather, I've actually unlocked the ability to have pouches, and I can make pouches. So we got these little box pouches that can go on our hip. This also increases our carrying capacity, which is really great. We've got these little ones here, look like little vials, like little potion vials and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Tends to add to the immersiveness, I think, of the game a bit. I'm thinking I want at least one of these leather pouches. So how about we pick a side here? How about we go on the side left? Maybe the front left. How about we do front left? That sounds nice. Let's make a front left leather box pouch. And then can we do any more leather? We got wolf pelts here. Let's make more leather. And more wolf pelt can make one more leather. So I think that's pretty good for now. We can also make the backpack, but I'm going to wait on that. Okay, so...
You looking for a new blade?
See, I've always thought, like, with this little mage's tunic and stuff, this little pouch here, I've always thought, like, we should totally be able to... Like, that should add to carrying capacity in some capacity, you know, in some way. But, because it's a little bag, you know? But now that I've got this, I can actually equip the little pouch I just made. I'll put the hood on, too. And now we've got this little pouch on the front. And that actually does add to our carrying capacity. I think it's a little overkill. It actually adds 50 pounds to our carrying capacity. I think it should be probably closer to 10 pounds to be balanced. But I don't know how to change that with the mod, so it is what it is. Okay, so we've got that. Should we create anything else before going up to Bleak Falls Barrow? I know you guys want armor, and I don't actually have any armor. Maybe I should buy some.
Whatever you need.
With the money I just got.
Iron or steel is what you need.
I don't think I can actually make any
Need that
right
fancy
now.
elven stuff for the elves.
Whoa.
Drunk again, Andrew? Don't let Alvar hear you talking to me that way.
I could forge you a warhammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut. Take it.
I just love this. She's talking to this guy who's hitting on her, and she's like, don't let Alvar hear you talk like that. And while she's saying that, Alvar's over here saying, I can make a warhammer that can crush a giant's head like a walnut.
Got some nice daggers around here somewhere.
It's like, it's perfectly matched to the point where he's like, yeah, I crush your head. I love it. Alright, so I think we kind of need some light armor to kind of maybe help us a little bit. I don't think I'll have enough magicka to really use magic very well in Bleak Falls if I don't have this robe on, but let's see what we can do. The hide bracers might be nice. Just something, you know, something else extra. We can actually make that. Fur collar. This actually helps us with warmth. I don't know why it says 0, but it definitely helps us with warmth, if I remember correctly. I just don't know if we want tight or loose. I'm gonna go with nothing for now, and let's make the bracers. I could probably buy something better than that. I have money, right? I've got 333 gold. Let's see what I can buy with the 333
You looking for a new blade? The finest weapons and armor.
Okay. Hide helmet of Null. Health is increased by 15 points during sunny weather. Okay, that's interesting. There's a whole bunch of different enchantments on a whole bunch of different items and stuff because of, I think it's called Winter Mist, which is integrated with Percus Maximus. So, how about we look for... See, these leather braces are better than the other ones we could have made. They add some warmth, they add some armor. They're light armor. 5 warmth is okay. It's not bad. It could be better, but it is what it is. If I wanted to go with heavy stuff, I could. I don't have the money to do it, but I mean, we could work towards that. What about... what are you guys thinking? Probably light armor, right? Which is what we should probably do. I really think we should keep the robe. Yeah, you guys are commenting this too. I think we should keep the robe. But having some things in addition to the robe would be nice, and I think those bracers are probably a good way of doing that. So if I was to... Ooh, iron boots of resist fire. Increase fire resistance by 15%. Engraved? I wonder what that does. Iron boots engraved. It appears to be worth more than regular iron boots. We could also do like leather boots and stuff. I don't know what what are we currently wearing? We're wearing fur guards boots, which gives us 23 armor, weighs 2 pounds, it gives us 21 warmth. Which I think it's probably because of the fur, which is really nice. If we were to go with the leather boots, oh, it shows us at the bottom. Okay, so our warmth would go down by 9, our coverage would go up by 7, but our armor would go down by 2. Ultimately, I don't think that's really worth it. But I think the leather bracers are a really good purchase. They're only 55, increase warmth, increase coverage, and increase armor, which is great, because right now we only have 2 armor there. So I think I'm going to take the leather bracers. We just made a helmet, so we can wear a helmet if we need to. I'm wondering if we should use a shield. Probably, I don't think we need it, because we're gonna have a, you know what, I'm gonna use it just the way we are, because we're gonna have a conjure, we're gonna be able to do that flame dude, so we'll be fine, I think. Let's wear the bracers. It didn't unwield anything, did it? I don't think so. Yeah, so we got the bracers on now, which kind of clips a little bit with the robes, unfortunately, but okay, it's fine. We'll just roll up our sleeves, you know? That's gonna help us with a little bit of warmth, and I think we're gonna just go to Bleak Falls Barrow like this. Our carry weight's 96 out of 350. I think we're pretty good. Leather boots and bracers, robes and hood that you already have. Yep. Should we do the leather boots? You guys really want to do leather boots? They decrease warmth. They decrease our armor though. Like if you look at the leather boots.
Whatever you need. Take a look.
Compared to what we have, right? So if I take a look at the leather boots, 21 armor. You can see the stats at the very bottom of the screen. It shows our warmth and our coverage and our armor rating. And you can also see how it will change it, how it'll affect. So if we buy the leather boots and we wear those instead of what we have, it will decrease our warmth, it will decrease our armor rating, but it will increase our coverage, our coverage is good for, like, you know, weathering rain and snow and stuff. That's good. But once we get into the Barrow, we're not going to be really susceptible to that stuff. And I kind of think that's important to note. It's Imperial studded armor. I don't want to wear anything with the Imperials. I don't really have that good of an opinion of the Imperials right now. Regular studded armor might not be a bad deal. We can actually afford it. It decreases our warmth quite a bit, but a huge increase to our armor rating. But I'm pretty sure that means we're not going to be able to wear our robes, and that's kind of a no-brainer because we really need that magicka to come back. So I think we're going to be good here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, let's go to Bleak Falls Barrow and see if we can't die. Let's check really quick, make sure we don't have anything for, survival. We're currently thirsty. Man, I'd really like to make one of those water skins. Water skins are super good because you can, like, dip it into a stream and get water that way. I don't have any way of doing that. So I guess I do have empty bottles. This is good. So let's drink some more wine. Maybe some honey. Normal alcoholic, slightly decreases thirst. Okay, we'll drink that. Let's take those empty bottles. We're a little bit intoxicated. Take the empty bottles, and we're going to fill them up with water so that we have water to drink. So that's good.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
God, I love the graphics. Look at the texturing. So good.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, I am.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Yeah, you're a really great
Need
guy.
a room? Talk to Delphine.
Any rumors?
Here, take a look at this.
Oh, beware of necromancers added. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. Any chance I could buy that horse out front? That's a new thing. I don't remember that being an option before. Any chance I could buy that horse out front?
Reckon you can. How much you willing to pay?
Wow. I don't have 1,000 gold. I had no idea I could buy the horse out front. I'll change my mind for now. I don't have 1,000 gold. That's new.
Off with you then. I got work to do.
Sorry. I need these bottles filled, please. Sweet. So he just filled 6 of our bottles with, is it only 3? I thought for sure he would fill more than that. Hold on. Doesn't he fill them all? Yeah, boiled water. Okay, so we have now 6 bottles of boiled water. But these ones here, these big ones from the big wine bottles, is actually 2 servings. So what we end up with is 9 drinks of water, which is great. We need that. We have adequate food.
Next up.
I don't think we're tired. We just kind of woke up really like a short time ago. Yeah, we're rested. So I think we're good. Let's go. Let's do it. Ready to rock. You promised me you'd do your work. Sorry. It looks like we're leveled up. Did you see that? We're very close. We're so close to leveling up. So we'll do that later. We'll get our opportunities to do that. So right now we're just gonna run. Now, I think running like this actually increases. I think that actually makes us get tired faster and have to sleep. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at all the birds. There's a mod that, there's a couple of mods that work with birds, and I was gonna do it. I was gonna do those mods because they just look so immersive. Like a whole bunch of different types of birds, birds that walk on the surface, birds that chirp. I could desynchronize their, like how fast they, like when they're, if you ever notice the birds in Skyrim, they all flap their wings at the exact same time, kind of like a synchronized swimming. I could have desynchronized them as well, and I wouldn't have had to add any extra mods to do that. It's not hard to do if you have Dindulad installed, which is what gives me the distant LODs. I think that lantern is a bit bright, don't you? Is there a way to adjust that? I think the lanterns are a bit bright. Yeah, but I don't want them always on. You should turn the lanterns off at 7. Turn them on at 1900. Is it not 7 yet? It must not be 7 yet. No, it's 12:44 p.m., so it's already 7. That shouldn't be on. Uh-oh. Where's the wolf? Whoa! Let's grab the wolf pelt. Wolf pelts are super valuable. Is the music too loud? Where's he going? I don't know if you guys noticed how I'm standing. I think the music's a little loud. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, let me know. I'll turn it back up, but the music's just a tad bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I don't know if you guys couldn't tell, but like, oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I love this. This flame dude's awesome. It's so helpful in the early game to have a good summon. Am I going the right way? Wait, I took a wrong turn somewhere, didn't I? Pretty sure I took a wrong turn. I went to look at the lantern, and I don't think I went up the hill like I'm supposed to. Okay, you guys said the music's too loud. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Because it's great and all for dramatic effect, but yeah, I agree. It is a little loud. Okay. I don't know if you could tell, but like my mannerisms, like how I'm standing, is different because of an animation pack, which is cool. And also how I cast the spell. And watch my arms as I cast this this conjuration. It does something different, which is pretty cool. And like if I do. Whoops. Tried to do free cam, and it didn't. It decided to come down. This is my stance. I'm getting ready to cast things, which is kind of nice. I wanted it to. It looks like clicking the mouse actually moves me up and down, and I didn't know that. So I tried free cam to see if I could get in front of her. I want to get in front of her when she casts the spell, but I don't know how to do that. So anyway, I'm kind of thinking I need to go up this path here to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. So let's go this way. And let's go ahead and level up. Okay, so level up time. This is taking longer than it should. I need to figure out why it does that. So this is where the Democracy Series part comes into play. Are we taking Magicka, Health, or Stamina? Leave your votes in the comments in the live chat. Leave your votes. Are we doing Magicka, Health, or Stamina? What's most important to us to start leveling up first? I know it's like inconsequential in the long run which one we do first, but over time, like every single time we level up, I'm going to ask this question. There's going to be 2 questions for every level up. Which one are we taking on the level up, and what skill or what branch of the the skill trees and stuff are we going to take? So those are 2 things. Let me know what you want. What branch of the skill tree are we going to look for? And I'll go through the different ones as well. We'll do a tour of the different ones right now so you guys can see what's up for grabs, what the options are. Because they're not the same as what you're used to. They're all the perk trees have been changed in accordance with Percus Maximus. So if you've never used Percus Maximus before, you may not know what we're getting into. So Tyler says Magicka, Hurley says Magicka. We got 3 votes for Magicka. Pizza is more important than those 3. Pizza is more important than those 3. Did you mean something else? Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone's saying Magicka at this point. We have a lot of votes for Magicka, so let's do Magicka. We're going to go ahead and increase that. And now, let's take a look at some of our skill trees, right? We have, obviously, Destruction, Restoration, Alteration, Enchanting. We have Smithing, Heavy Armor, Block, Heavy Weaponry. These are all basically the same as what you guys are familiar with, but there's a couple of new ones that you may not know. One of them is Wayfarer. Wayfarer uses knowledge of the surroundings to aptly move through the wilderness and either communicate with or combat its inhabitants. So this is sort of a way of getting us to be more one with nature. And moving up this tree also helps us in a variety of different ways that could also pertain to our environment, like, for instance, helping us with Frostfall too. So just as a tour, because a lot of people may not have played Percus Maximus before, I want to give a thorough tour of the stuff before we really get into it. If I click this, the first perk in the Wayfarer tree is Traveler. We gain 5% frost, poison, and disease resistance. It also grants 4% movement speed while we're outdoors. So it's a pretty useful perk tree. This tree also moves up in a variety of other ways. We can go Gatherer, which whenever we loot an animal, there's a chance we'll get an additional pelt or a quality pelt. The chance for regular pelt is 40%. The chance for quality pelt is 20%. I honestly don't know the difference between the two as far as how it helps us. The pelt you get may depend... or the pelt you may get depends on the target's race. Arrow recovery chance also goes up by 25%. So lots of things that will help us there. If I go to the Beastmaster, Prodigy Beastmaster, it'll instantly grant Harmony and Lore Forces of Nature. Again, I don't know what that is, but you guys can check out Percus Maximus on, in your own time, I guess, and sort of learn how this stuff is. Because again, this is all your choices. These are not going to be my choices. These guys are your choices. If I go up this tree, perks that require me to know a race's lore work with deer, elks, mud crabs, foxes, hares, skeevers, all sorts of stuff. I don't know exactly how this works, so we'll have to look into that. Then we have Dexterity. Now, Dexterity, you are familiar with this, you just don't know it yet. Dexterity is a combination of lockpicking and pickpocketing. So lockpicking and pickpocketing have been merged into a single tree. Dexterity is the stealthy art of hunting valuables, fist weapon combat, and gadget creation. So it's also incorporating unarmed combat as well. Pickpocketing is 10% easier. When picking locks, I start within 45 degrees of the sweet spot. So this will help us in picking locks. It also helps us with picking pockets. This is going to help us with our thief tree. You can think of Dexterity as sort of our thief tree, but it also does other things that benefit us passively too, like maximum carry weight gets increased by 50 with Unburdened, which is pretty nice. Open Sesame, right? Creates a key for every lock I pick that has a key. It makes stealing keys also 80% easier, so very easy to steal keys if a subject has a key on them. But come over here, Infest. Inverse pickpocket of poison or adhesive explosion to trigger it at the target. Little things like this, pretty cool. Unlocks recipes for finger traps, semiconductive devices, etc. So this is all about sort of our stealth, our sneakiness, etc. Of course, we have the speech tree, which makes it probably easier to get better prices from merchants and persuade others to do as we ask, which is also pretty great. Alchemy tree, everyone loves the alchemy tree, makes massive money. This is going to help us make money for sure. If we're ever struggling with money, we could totally go down the alchemist tree. It also helps us with potions for ourselves as well. Potions and poisons you mix are X% better, where X is 10 plus our alchemy skill level times 0.2. Can combine, there's a little bit of math there, but it has there's a lot of more diversity in the effects and stuff as well. So potions that restore health, stamina, or magicka last 25% longer when consumed. Fast metabolism. All the stuff that restores health, magicka, or stamina, we now have double the magnitude and half the duration. That's kind of interesting. All sorts of little things like that. So, and then of course there's other trees that you guys are more familiar with, like Restoration, Destruction, etc. But those are all changed too. So destruction, if we choose novice destruction, it's going to give us a random spell that's at the novice level for destruction. So we'll just be granted a new spell. And all of our destruction spells are 15% cheaper and stronger. Now, I want to remind you guys, the votes for the types of spells that our character was going to be using, a lot of the votes focused on illusion and conjuration. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we can't do destruction and stuff, but per the democracy of the votes, we are going to be going down these two trees as the series goes on. So we can't just focus all on one tree. Like, a lot of people will go down destruction because it does a lot of destruction, but it is what it is. So take a gander when you guys have some time. Really, if you're interested in continuing with the whole Democracy series, if you're interested in watching the streams and being involved with the voting process throughout the year or longer that the series is going to take, I really highly recommend checking out Percus Maximus online and sort of getting accustomed to what these different things are and how it changes things, because it will make votes more informed when you do. But for this, I'm interested in seeing what kind of stuff you guys think we should go down. So I'll just go down the things that are eligible, which is the first thing in every tree. Destruction grants a random novice level destruction spell. All destruction spells are 15% cheaper and stronger. Okay, that's one. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Go back up. I'm going to figure out why that's so slow. So slow. Restoration grants a random novice level restoration spell. All restoration spells are 20% cheaper. Alteration grants a random novice level alteration spell. You can kind of see the pattern here. All alteration spells are 15% cheaper and last 15% longer. Okay. Come down to enchanting. Probably not going to do that one. It's not really, I can't imagine anyone wants us to do enchanting right now. Conjuration grants a random novice level conjuration spell. All conjuration spells are 20% cheaper. Illusion. Random illusion spell at the novice level. All illusion spells 20% cheaper. Okay. Come down to alchemy. Probably don't want to do that one just yet. Let's do dexterity. Dexterity, picking pockets, 10% easier when picking locks. Start within 45 degrees of the sweet spot, and that includes all difficulty levels. So if we're at an expert lock or a master lock, we'll start within 45 degrees of our sweet spot. So we're not just going to start straight up all the time. We'll start like off to the side or something too, and that help us. And if we improve that again, we'll get even closer. Wayfarer grants 5% frost, poison, and disease resistance. Grants 4% movement speed while outdoors. Sneak. Enemy detection view cone is reduced by 25 degrees, and sneak is 15% better. Okay. It's going to help us a lot, too. Light armor. I don't think that's what we're wearing now, but maybe it is. Light armor, I actually have to start with this one. I can't go to this one until I go to this one. So, Nimble Wayfarer. If warrior perks are used, reduces all incoming direct hit stagger levels by 1 while wearing light head, leg, body, and arm armor. If not, it makes light armor protect 10% more. So for us, we're not using warrior perks right now, but if for us, it would just make light armor protect us 10% better. Ranged weaponry, everyone's favorite, eventually. It's because it makes things a lot easier. Eagle Eye, pressing the block button while aiming with any ranged weaponry will zoom the view. That happens right away, the very first perk. Pretty cool. Light weaponry, like our axe, for example. Weapons covered by light weaponry deal 15% more damage. Weapons covered by heavy weaponry deal 5% more damage. So there's even heavy weapon perks that go along with the light weapon combat. Pretty cool. I doubt we're going to be using heavy weaponry. We might have something with block. That might be useful. Shield armor rating is increased by 15%. Blocking is 15% more effective. Heavy armor, I doubt we're going to do that. Smithing, probably not important right now, just as enchanting. So I've run through the different options of what we can do. Let's hear your votes. Which one are we going to go for, guys? Which ones do you think we should go for in as our first level up? And while you guys are voting, I am going to get a drink of water, so I'll be right back. Whoops, hit the keyboard. Well, whatever. Water is good. 1 vote for conjuring. That's all I seem to have right now is 1 vote for conjuration. 2 votes for conjuration. Okay. Anyone have any votes other than conjuration they'd like to go down? As a reminder, conjuration perk is, it's going to give us a random conjuration spell. Could be anything, but it's going to be at the novice level. And all conjuration spells will be 20% cheaper. Currently, our conjuration spell, the only one we have is the Flame Atronach. We have a vote for destruction or conjuration, which is, I guess means it's 3-to-1 right now. So that's probably what we're going to choose then, unless there's like a bunch of people that have a different opinion really quick. I vote for pizza. Oh, well, I vote for pizza too. Unfortunately, Skyrim doesn't have pizza. I think we're going to go with conjuration then, so we can get this going. So, good democracy, I guess. We got 3 people with an opinion, 4 people with an opinion. Hurley said Wayfarer up above in the comments. He didn't exactly vote for Wayfarer, but he said it would be nice. And I agree, Wayfarer is going to be very useful later. So, for the sake of my ease in going to new worlds, if we're going to go to new areas, like further up north, being more one with nature is going to be very useful. Especially if you go to Solstheim. I need to clear my throat. Hang on. Okay, so looks like we're going to go with conjuration. Let's see what spell we get. Man, I can't get it out of my throat. I don't know what it is. Okay. What spell did we get? I don't see. Okay, so yeah, sorry guys. This is kind of from older or other Elder Scrolls games. We have a mod called Reflection. You may remember in other games like, I think it was Oblivion, every time you leveled up, you would have sort of like this reflection of, you know, what your life is like or your experience thus far, and it would be coming from you. And so, since we leveled up the first time, you realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. And that's sort of how that, sort of how that works. So yeah, that's a story. We'll get another one on the next level up. Eventually it'll start happening every other level up, and then eventually every 3rd, and eventually every 4th. So it won't happen every single time, but in the beginning it does. I think up to like level 4 or something, it's going to happen every time. Just kind of nice. Oh, hello. I heard that thing and I was like, what is that? Let's check out and see what spell we got. Conjure Lesser Draman Skeleton Shade. Summons a Lesser Draman Skeleton Shade for 33 seconds wherever the caster is pointing. Okay, let's test it out, see what that's all about. Oh, that looks sick. Doesn't that look sick? What in the hell? Oh, that's cool. I wonder how strong that is in comparison to the flame guy. Now, I'm pretty sure we can only have 1 conjuration out at a time. So if I wanted to cast... Yeah. So if I want to cast this one, then that one's going to die. If I cast this one, then that one goes away. I can only have 1 at a time, but that's pretty sick. I think that's cool. Okay. So, off we go. I am going to have only 1 conjure at a time. I do want to see... do Sparks as our main spell. I kind of want to see what this one does. How it does in combat. Oh, is it? Oh, that's... Come with me, dude. Oh, that's cool. I am going to like Conjuration. Good choices, guys. I'm going to like that a lot. That's cool. We already searched that wolf. We already killed it last night. All right. Moving on. Up the hill, up the mountain we go. Bleak Falls Barrow. Ugh. I don't like how it dies, though. Bleak Falls Barrow. It's going to be cold up here. Definitely going to be colder. But You can see that little line that appears, that little meter that just appeared. That's sort of our comfort level, right? How cold we are. So you can see that bar at the top above our stamina bar. That's going to start moving. It moves actually from right to left instead of left to right. And when that exposure bar fills up, oh, we're having light snow. Light snow is going to fall. And that means we're going to have more exposure. So we're going to have to get inside pretty quick, I would think. We're getting cold. This is going to be interesting. Look how many of them there are. See how many of those guys there are? This is ASUS. This is you guys saying, hey, I want more spawns. That's what you've done. Look what you've done. You see this? This is your doing. Okay, we're going to do a different method of fighting here. I am going to grab the bow. I'm going to shoot these guys from a distance because that's a lot of people.
What was that?
Oh my god, look at all of them. You guys are crazy. Oh, Jesus.
I'll show you a real fight.
Oh, come on. Okay, stop. Let's get our flame atronach out here. Ah, come on. Ah. I'm out of magicka. I'm out of magicka. Hold on. Where's my axe? Let's get potion. I need to get these on hotkeys. We did okay against all those guys though. Oh man, what am I doing? Stop! No, I don't want to walk. We did all right. That wasn't bad. Oh, that's bloodshed there. There's normally 3 people at this tower. Yeah, well, because we have ASUS and you guys selected to have, random spawns, increases in spawns and how many, that's what ASUS does right there. That's what you guys decided to do. When we looked at the last stream, when we did the last stream and we were editing this area, increase spawns, we put a certain weight on this. That was like, what was that, like 7 guys? So that was, we hit the 4 right there. Like that was this one. It was one of these 2. Like the chances of that happening is actually pretty low, but it happened. So yeah, that's what ASUS does. But we have so much stuff we can pillage from these guys now. So like I can take their septums, their stamina, potions and stuff. This is sleeveless armor. Fur armor, which might be handy. I'm gonna take this in case we need the warmth. What do we got here? Got some backpack, white fur backpack. Nice, we'll take that. There's benefits to ASUS, and that's that you get more stuff to pillage too, which is nice. A sleek fur cloak. That might be good for warmth. I'm actually going to put that on now. I'm going to put that on now because it's cold. So let's grab the cloak. Boom. Yeah. We needed that. That's going to help us a lot. What else we got over here? We got garnet. That's good. I'm not sure gloves will help, but I mean, we might have it. That's cool. Face cover full. Okay. Not sure, but we'll take it. Huge knapsack. 50 capacity, carrying capacity. Nice. Yeah, that skeleton conjure did really good. I'm actually impressed by how long that lasted. That was great. Hooded fur scarf. This is going to help us with warmth. Okay, we're getting some good stuff now. Steel maul. Not really interested in that. Studded armor. We can sell this. We have good carrying capacity. Might as well take the stuff. What about over here? Got more gloves. A fur-lined hood. That's good for warmth. We'll take that. Lock picking, stamina potion, an arrow we can recover. Some Nord mead might be nice in case we get thirsty. Okay, this is good. So, pros and cons to ASUS, right? Obviously. Looks like we also get some an ash pile. Where did this come from? This doesn't come from our conjuration, did it? Fur armor, bear top shawl. Okay. Cape, brown burlap. We don't need that. Okay, cool. Now what's up? What's up? What's this guy got? Potion of stamina, thick fur hood. Okay. Fur armor. Okay. Longbow. Okay. I think we're good there. Let's check what's up here up top. Any traps or anything here? I don't see any. Okay. Let's go coin purse. God, this game look great. Look at those trees. Love it. All right, up we go. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, bloody. That works so well though. I'm happy with that. I'm actually fairly satisfied with that. Search this barrel. I got an iron ingot. Okay. Can we put the backpack on at the same time as the cloak? Backpack white fur. I don't think it matters whether it's a fur backpack or not, but it might look more immersive by doing that. We can actually do that with the cloak on. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, you guys thought Skyrim was great before. Just look what you've got now. That's sweet. Currently not available in Special Edition. Not available at all. Alright. This is cool. Do we need this warhammer? Oh, this is a battle staff. Interesting. We'll take all of it. It's fine. Kind of worked for it, so we'll do that. Now, the thick fur hood would help us with warmth. That's true. We're going to lose a little bit of the magicka benefits from it if we did that. The hooded fur scarf might even be better. This is 45 warmth, and the fur hood is 45 warmth as well. I wonder which one looks better. See, this one looks like it's a different color. Let's see if we can get one that looks the same. This looks close. It's covered with snow now. Oh man, she looks like she's a lot warmer now. You know. Then you mix that with the. This is the fur-lined hood. Oh, this one might be better. Yeah, that one's better. All right, fur-lined hood. Now, how much warmth is that? The fur-lined hood is 45. Okay, so same thing. Cool. All right, so I think we're doing better with warmth. We do need gloves. We're barehanded right now. Let's get some gloves on. Oh yeah. Now we're rocking. We're ready to face the elements. But yeah, we did lose a little bit of the magicka benefits. Oh, we're chilly now. Shit. We're gonna need to get to this Bleak Falls Barrow now. We're kind of piddling around. We're stalling time here. We need to get up there. Luckily, it's right there, so we're getting closer. But yeah, we lost a bit of the magical benefits because the novice hood increases our magicka by 30 points. So, you know, having another hood on, we do lose that. There's 25 warmth in this hood. It's not quite as warm as the fur-lined one, but there is some. And I think for the purposes of our spells, I'm gonna actually put the novice hood back on, just because I do want to have that magical benefit. All right, so how many spawns are we gonna get this time, you bastards who wanted to vote for more spawns? Let's go ahead and get this guy out there so that we can replenish our magicka for a bit. Got a stab. Oh shit. Let's get him in the game. Come on. I'm out of magicka already. Gonna need to switch to... Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of magicka. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use a potion because I really want to upgrade this spell. I want to get our skills up, so...
Enough!
It's down there. You can hear it. It's over there. one down this way. Where is he? There he is. Shit. I need to get, let's switch to the bow. You wanna do bow on bow? We'll do bow on bow. That's cool. Oh, I got hit. There we go. All right. I think that takes care of him. I think. Let's see what we can get here. A couple of septums. Some more arrows. That might be nice. Cooked beef. Very cool. We do need the cooked beef. We're gonna get hungry pretty soon. Oops, I don't know what I just grabbed. Probably an iron dagger. Sleek fur cloak. Thick fur hood. This one's actually the right color. Ash longbow. That's actually a lot more damage. I'll grab that. Fur armor. This is a bear top. Not sure I want that. All right, let's come on up here. Whoa! How did I get hit? Oh, it's that physics thing where if you run over something. Yeah. Okay. Rugged fur cloak. All right. There's lots of items to get from these guys that help us with warmth, so it's not bad. That's the upside of having ASUS. The upside about having all these increased spawns is that you get increased loot as well. So as long as you have the capacity to store it, which is why we have, you know, backpacks and other stuff in the game. So it all kind of equals out, you know. Harder to fight, but more reward. This looks like it's at least somewhat valuable. 40 value for 3 weights, not really worth it for me though. I'm gonna sell that. If I'm getting it just to sell it, it's not worth it. We kind of got all this stuff already. We need the arrows. Ale might be good to have in case we get thirsty. Plus, it's good to have the bottle. Although I do like the water skins better. And I think we're good. Is there anyone else to pillage? How about this guy over here? What do we got for this bandit? Oh, okay, so I think this one... Okay, so I think this bandit's actually knocked out. I don't think he's actually dead. See, he's not actually dead. I can talk to him. His tail's wagging. So he's just knocked out. But I can search him, I think, and take his stuff while he's knocked out, which is interesting. And then, if I wanted to kill him, I could just gonna go, you know.
I think it's time to leave.
If I wanted to kill him, then I meant to do the electricity, but, you know, it is what it is. I think it's time to leave. I don't think so. I think it's time for you to die, I'm afraid. All right, so let's make sure my spells are right. There we go. Okay. Up we go. Into Bleak Falls Barrow, hopefully to get a little warmer. This is great. Yeah, Thiago, sorry, my face is not going to be on the stream for this because it actually does affect performance. It actually affects my frame rates a little bit to broadcast my camera a little bit. But at the same time, though, it's kind of not really about me. It's about the story. It's about Skyrim, and it's so beautiful. I don't want to, like, block anything. Look at the fire effects. Look at that. Yes. Fire. Okay, so we're going to sneak through here. Look at that. We take a knee when we sneak. I like that. That's cool. Whoop. I kind of wish, and I'm glad it doesn't, but I kind of wish that when those things went away like that, it makes that noise. I kind of wish that would kind of give us away our position a little bit. Okay, so we can either sneak on these guys. I kind of want to see how many there are. There might only be 2 here. There might be. Oh, we'll see. Got some skeever tails we can grab. Bandit here. Cloak, gray hide. Nordmead. I don't think we need any of that stuff.
So we're just supposed to sit here while Arvid runs off with that golden claw?
That Ark Elf wants to go on ahead, let him. Better than us risking our necks.
What if Arvid doesn't come back? I want my share from that claw.
Just shut it. Keep an eye out for trouble.
Okay, so it looks like they're actually gonna start. Are they gonna move now? They say keep an eye out for trouble. Does that mean they're gonna move? I don't know. Get my spells out in case. You know what? I'm gonna use the skeleton guy because I think he looks cool. Skeleton guy's pretty badass. I don't think I can creep up on these guys much anymore. I think they'll probably see me if I go any closer. So I think I'm just gonna drop a skeleton dude right in their lap.
What was that?
Oh, they're coming around. Lame. Okay. That worked. Just gonna drop the skeleton dude in their lap. I love it. Steel ingot. I kind of want to see what the fur armor looks like. Like, what does it look like? Well, let's make sure they're all dead. I don't want to get surprised by any random spawns. Okay, they're actually dead, not knocked out. Okay, cool. I do want to see kind of what this armor looks like. Sorry. Man, I got stuff in my throat. It's gonna last a while. Sorry. This is what happens when you talk for a living, guys. You eventually have to stop talking. So this is what the sleeveless armor looks like. That's pretty sick. She looks like she's ready for the cold, doesn't she? That's awesome. If I take away the I wish I could sort this by what I'm currently wearing. Like, have everything I'm currently wearing at the top, and then have everything in alphabetical from there. But I can't do that. So let's see if I can get rid of... Man, I'm never going to get rid of this in my throat. I just know it. Yeah, she's got the little... Hold on, let's see. I kind of want to see what this looks like, but I got to remember the hood and... I don't see it. I guess that's the whole armor then. Okay. The first part of the armor then. I thought maybe it was like a shawl. That doesn't look half bad. Immersive armors, man. I like it. It's cool. All right. We're gonna put the backpack back on. We're gonna put the cloak back on. We're gonna put the robes of regeneration and the hood on. I think that's good. We don't have the leather bracers on? What did we have instead? Oh, the gloves. Oh, we don't need the gloves then. We're gonna do the armor over the gloves. Okay. All right, cool. Let's unlock this chest. And we'll take all the lockpicks. Always take lockpicks. There's never a time where not taking like every lockpick is... There's just never a time not to take the lockpicks. I think we're good here. We're warm now. How are we doing with our survival? Oops. Gotta go to magic for that. We're thirsty. We're actually a little bit hungry. We're peckish. Ready for a snack. Sleep. We're actually slightly tired, but that's not giving us any negative benefits yet, or negative. It's not giving us any negatives yet. But we are a little thirsty, so let's go ahead and get a drink. And we're actually peckish too, so how about we take some of the soup? Because that will do both the thirst and the food, so that's good. Okay, work our way through the barrow here. The skeleton dude's pretty cool. I'll say it, it's pretty cool. Never understood why there was always so many urns with gold in them. I can also never assume that ASUS isn't going to pop a random spawn in my face. That's always something I have to be ready for too. ASUS likes to do that. Likes to give you random spawns. Oh, Skeever's dead here. Grab the skeever tail. It's good for alchemy. Really gotta listen. The 3D sound, really gotta listen. I do not have Sounds of Skyrim installed. I thought about doing it, and I may still do it in the future, but I do not have it installed. So, I guess it is what it. I decided against it because it was just another mod that would add stuff, but also sometimes it actually causes crash to desktops for dungeons. It's a known issue. At least the dungeon pack does. Plus, I think the sound is good as is, too. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, who remembers that? Okay, well, that guy died. Okay, so you don't just pull the lever, because clearly you die, so there's a puzzle to solve here. Everybody who's played Skyrim knows there's a puzzle to solve here. And that puzzle is kind of presented to us around the room. So, snake, snake. I think the last symbol is supposed to be a whale. Can't see though, because the lighting is darker. Yeah, whale. Snake, snake, whale. Let's go over here first. Just to kind of see if we can... There's a potion there. I'm not sure what the linen wraps are used for. I hope they have a function, but I've never found a real function for them. I think they're good for actually, they're good for tinder, for fires. So I'm actually gonna take some linen wraps, because I think they're good for making fire. Okay, so, I'm gonna turn these blocks to match the symbols. So, these are the 3 blocks here. They should match those 3. So there's a snake there, a snake here, and there's a whale up there. And I think it goes snake, snake, whale. Snake. I think it's a whale. It looks like a whale to me anyway. Snake, snake, and whale. Okay, and then pull the lever. Let's loot him first. 25 septums, I'll take that. A torch, that's nice, that's gonna be handy. Fur armor, this is actually really warm. It weighs 60 though. Or it weighs 6. Okay, opened it up. Wait a minute, I can hear something. I hear something. Wow. I can hear him. Let's take a look up here. So this is a book. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Kill him. Get him. Oh, I love this. Look at him just walk down the steps. I'm coming to get you. All the skeevers. It's just gonna walk down and get him. Is that all of them? I don't know. Let's put him down there again just to see. That's funny. I love how he just walks around. That's cool. All right, so I have another mod installed. This is actually a thief. This is actually a skill book. So if I read this, I'll skill up in, I think, dexterity, because this is for either pickpocketing or whatever. But I have a mod called sometimes or always take books, or always, I forget what the mod's called. It allows me to take the books as my default option rather than being forced to read them before I can take them. So if I can just click it and it'll take it. So I don't have to read it right now. I'll still skill up when I read it, but I don't have to do it right now if I don't want to. Which is really handy because skilling up in the beginning is a way easier than skilling up later. So reading skill books later on would help us to get stronger later on, which is great. Okay, down the steps we go. Got all the blood from our helpful skeleton friend taking out the skeevers. I love it. It's awesome. Conjuration's so fun. All right, so it looks like this is the end of the path, so we'll go through here. I can't wait to get the alteration spell where I can just like put a light above my head. And then Ooh, Scroll of Frostfall. We'll take that. Or Fireball. Maybe that was... I think it was Fireball. I can't read.
Is someone coming?
Ooh.
Is that you, Haknir?
Wow.
Bjorn! Soling!
Wow. That's really, really vibrant.
I know I ran ahead with the claw, but I need help.
He's over there. Just by the sound of him, he's over there. Septum. Search the chest. Another couple of septums. Oh, I remember this now. My memory keeps coming back. All right, let's see what this can do. I'm gonna take and we're gonna grab our axe. I'm just going to kind of
Not again!
All right, skeleton guy, go to work. And then I'm actually going to... He's just using his shield to protect himself. That's awesome. He's using his shield to protect himself. That is so badass. The flame guy would have died much sooner, I feel. That's cool. Good choice, guys. Great choice on the conjuration level up. Very cool. He stayed alive, and it totally like. Oh, we got some spiders spawning. Gotcha. Some spiders spawning in. They don't like me raiding their eggs very well. They don't like me raiding the eggs. Because of ASUS, every time I open up one of these sacks, we can get spiders. So, or that might actually be, that might not be ASUS. That might actually be Immersive Creatures that does that. Because I don't think ASUS is programmed that way. But I think Immersive Creatures does that. We have web sacks, skeever tails everywhere. That's cool. I'll help you. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure I get all the loot. Everyone likes loot. Lockpick. Weird.
Don't leave me.
Oh, yep, we got some more. Oh, shit. So many little ones, like they're so tiny. It's hard to see them. Oh, they're crawling all over the place. Ugh. All those crawling sounds give me the shivers, man.
Get me down! Get me down!
There's some downsides to 3D sound. By the way, if you guys are just joining us, if you're just joining the stream, wear headphones if you can, because we're featuring true 3D sound in this playthrough now, and headphones. Even if you have stereo headphones, you'll still get some really great benefits from the sound. So,
you over here.
You should really wear headphones if you can. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy is going to like run away, if I remember correctly. I'm supposed to pretend like I don't know, but come on, it's Bleak Falls Barrow. Everyone knows. So, what we're gonna do?
Loose. I can feel it.
We're gonna do that.
Why should I share the treasure?
Oh, come on!
Never should have come here.
My guy did nothing. All right, that's fine. Well, he ran away. He's gonna take the treasure for himself. And I was prepared for it because I knew it was coming, so that makes sense. All right, Golden Claw. There it is. And we get Arvel's Journal. And the sword is kind of useless. All this stuff is kind of useless too, so there's no reason to have any of that. Okay, cool. Got another level up, guys. And I'm gonna try and read the comments now. I have been kind of focusing on the, if there's not really a whole lot of democracy needed in a certain part, like if we're going through a cave like this, if there's not really a whole lot of like input that I need from you in terms of like decision making, then I tend to focus more on the game to progress the story. But at this point, there is a decision to make. there's a decision to make. We have level up. So, same thing as last time on the level up. Not sure why that takes so long to come in. Wow, it's still coming in. I need to fix that. I probably need to get rid of extended UI. So, but that is what it is. All right, so level up. Magicka, health, or stamina. Leave your votes. Leave your votes. Live chat right now. In the live chat. Magicka, health, or stamina. For any of you guys wondering how long the stream's going to be taking place, I think I plan on doing it until about maybe... Well, I think I'm going to do it till the end of Bleak Falls Barrow. So we're going to finish Bleak Falls Barrow and then we'll be done. But Magicka, health, or stamina. What should we do first? What should we do this time? And then after that, of course, we'll have to pick our skills as well. So we'll need to pick... we'll need to pick whether or not we want to do Conjuration again, Illusion, Destruction, whether or not we want to do one-handed skills. Maybe we'll want to do Light Armor. Maybe we want to do Enchanting. I don't know. Like, that's up to you guys. Okay, we got Health. We got a whole bunch of votes for Health. We got one for Stamina. Looks like we got... it looks like the majority of people say Health. Looks like. Okay, so it looks like Health. I'm going to go with Health then. Cool. Here we go. And we're a little bit more healthy. Now, we had to pick a perk. So, the last time we picked Conjuration, and we got the Novice Conjuration skill. Now, this does open up more in the Conjuration tree. So far, Conjuration's been pretty fun. We now have the ability to go to Elemental Potency if we want to. Daedra Summoning spells, which we don't currently have, may be dual cast to extend their duration. Summon Daedra scale with your level with no upper limit. Without this perk, they usually cap out at level 5 in perma. Okay. We also can do Harvest at sneak mode active, or at sneak mode activate a humanoid carcass for an option to collect bones and ingredients. Oh, okay. So if I can choose a humanoid like the bandit carcasses, like the dead bandits. I can activate one of them to collect bones and ingredients. If I choose the harvest option, I will automatically add all harvested items to the target's inventory and forcibly open it. After closing inventory, the body may disappear, or the body disappears. It's not really typed very well in good English, but it is what it is. And then finally, Apprentice Conjuration gives a random apprentice level conjuration spell. Conjuration summoning spells last 20% longer. Bound weapons deal X% more damage, where X is equal to the conjuration skill times 0.5. So in this case, it would be 13% more damage. So that's the conjuration tree. Of course, we have all of the available perks in the other trees as well, from that we talked about before. Destruction, for example, would give us a random destruction spell, and our destruction spells would be 15% stronger and cheaper. I'm explaining this stuff to stall time while you guys can vote, by the way. Feel free to change your vote as well if you decide to vote for something and then you decide, no, I want something else. Just leave the comment. It's fine. Illusion. Give a random illusion spell. Illusion spells are 20% cheaper. Alchemy, probably not useful right now, but we could. It's good. Alchemy is our #1 perk tree for money. It's going to be #1 perk tree for money. Speech. Good prices. Persuasion skills, always good. Dexterity is great. Wayfarer. Always a good option as well. What do you guys think? Use the bound bow. Yeah. Enchant cloth and armors. So enchanting, you're thinking. Bound bow. Bound bow would be in the illusion spell, I think. Bound weapons are in illusion, I think. I don't remember that actually, but I thought they were. Maybe not. Maybe they're in conjuration. A level of bind. Yeah, I think it is actually. I think that's in. Man, there's so many different perks to get in conjuration. It's nuts. Okay, we gotta vote for destruction. We gotta vote for conjuration. Bound bow needs a lot of magic, isn't it? I don't know. I've never used bound weapons. To be honest, I've done mage stuff a lot, but I've to be totally honest, I've always dealt with alteration, restoration, and destruction. I haven't ever done much with conjuration. Conjuration so far is pretty fun, but you know, it's all this stuff is going to be fun. All of it's going to be great. So it's just about what you guys want to do now. So many options. I know. It's not going to get easier. These are just one option per tree. Wait till we have 4 or 5 different options per tree. It's going to be great. That's the whole purpose of the... I just love the idea of this Democracy series where people can just choose. You guys choose. You guys are going to drive things, right? Random restoration spell. All restoration spells are 20% cheaper. We have a couple of votes for destruction. Conjuration. We have a couple of votes for conjuration as well. Okay. Make your cases to each other, guys. Looks like we're going to hang out with these 2 trees. Now, if you're choosing destruction... If you're gonna choose destruction as your vote, you're gonna have it's this one, right? Random novice. We're gonna random novice level destruction spell, and our destruction spells will be 15% cheaper and stronger. If you're choosing conjuration, however, there's 3 different options. You'll have to kind of, you know, which one do you want when you vote for conjuration? We don't get any more for this one. So if you're voting for conjuration, for example, did you want elemental potency? Did you want an apprentice? You want to move to apprentice level spells? Keep in mind that they're going to cost more too, as far as magicka consumption, which we don't really have a whole lot of right now. And we also have harvest, which I don't know how useful that is right now. Collecting bones and ingredients from dead bodies. Not sure how useful that is right now. Elemental potency seems pretty fun, but we don't have any dangerous summoning spells either. So if we don't have any dangerous summoning spells, this is kind of useless to us right now. So harvest is, I don't know how useful right now. Maybe it's good. Bones and ingredients might be nice. I don't know. Apprentice level conjuration is going to be pretty helpful because it's apprentice level spell, but it also costs apprentice level magicka, which we don't have a whole lot of. So keep in mind all that stuff. We have 1 vote for enchanting as well. What does enchanting give us? I didn't actually look at it before. I probably should have. Enchanting, the more powerful the enchanter, the stronger the magic he can bind to his weapons and armor. If we did the enchanting tree, enchantments that I create are X% stronger, where X is equal to half of the enchanting skill as a percentage. So we would be 7% stronger. It'll cap out at 25%, so skill level 50. That's what this enchanter perk would give us right now. Which we're not really enchanting anything, so right now it doesn't really help us. Which, in my opinion, neither does the conjuration tree right now. None of them really help us right now, because 1 is for dangerous spells, which we don't have. 1 is for apprentice level magic, which we don't really have a whole lot of magicka to cast. We might be able to. We might be able to cast it. I don't know. I don't know how much they cost. Depends on the spell, probably. It's going to be a random spell. And then, you know, harvest, I don't know how useful that is. Maybe it's really useful. Maybe it's not at all. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we have a vote for apprentice conjuration. We have some for destruction. I think we're kind of 50-50 on this. We need to decide. If you guys stay 50-50, I'm gonna choose. We got 1 for enchanting, and then 1 that says enchanting is useless, which I don't think enchanting is useless. I just think it's useless to us right now. But if we're gonna invest in it, if we're gonna be good for the enchanting later, then when it comes time to us to want to enchant things, we're gonna wish we put perks into it. So it's a kind of a, you gotta think long term as well. If it's like one of those deals where we're really going to invest in something, then even though it's not useful to us now, it will be useful to us later, and we're going to wish we put more perks into it before. You know what I mean? We got apprentice conjuration is 2 votes now. Will you be a face-to-face mage or a sneaky one? I don't know. Okay, 3 votes for apprentice conjuration. I think we're going to go that route then. It gives a random apprentice spell. Conjuration summoning spells will last 20% longer. That's going to help us with our bone dude and our flame atronach as well. It's going to be 20% longer. And bound weapons will deal more damage. I don't have any spells for bound weapons, but perhaps our apprentice level spell that we get will be a bound weapon. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so there you go. That's the vote. Democracy has counted. Democracy has voted. There we go. We've all picked up a armored skeleton? What was that spell? We picked up a new spell. Conjure Armored Skeleton Archer. Armored Skeleton Archer. Summons an Armored Skeleton Archer for 42 seconds wherever the caster is pointing. Okay. Oh, and our reflection, we've leveled up. And we're going to reflect on our experiences, and we say that we realize that we are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. Okay, the reflections are gonna be fun. Okay, cool. Let's check out that spell, see what that's all about. Oops, this one. Wow, it's not very expensive at all. It's really not that expensive at all. There's our armored skeleton archer. He'll fire from a range, I guess. He's got a sword, though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how good he is. Let's take the soul gem. Don't really need to search the urns. I have enough linen wraps, I think, for fires. Oh, man. Really? You sound just like the... All right. He sounds like the... Okay, got some more garnet. That's good. Sounds like the enemies I'm used to hearing. Is it through here, or is it... Got some urns here. Ah, shit. That's loud as hell. All right. All right, that's cool. Off we go. Through the caves. Oh, there's a Draugr over there. All right, well, there's a Draugr up there. Let's test our skeleton archer, see how good he is. So let's kind of come back here so he doesn't quite see us. We'll go ahead and cast him. And then we'll get a bow of our own and see how it does. If he's even an archer. I don't even know if he is. His name is Archer, but... Boom! I purposely shot him in the leg, by the way. I want to see the archer shoot. Yeah, he's not gonna do very well up close, though. We're gonna need... Let's see how the shade does. Let's see how the shade does instead. Oh, shit. Wait, did he just shout? I'm confused. He didn't disarm me. I think he just did a disarming shout, but he didn't disarm me. Unless it was you. What the? Oh! Oh, no way! Oh my god! Oh my god! This thing is sick! This thing just revived the Draugr! My summon has a summon! Oh, that is so cool. Oh, hello. That is amazing. That skeleton is so good. It just... I don't know what this is. Broken. Old and broken. Okay, those are that's interesting. The frickin' Draugr just revived something. That's awesome. My skeletal summon did that. That is amazing. Like, he got up and I'm like, oh shit, he's getting back up. That's weird. I thought maybe that's like a new thing with a mod. But then I started to attack him and he didn't attack back. And I noticed that it said Lesser Dramon's... Oh god, that's good. So OP. Oh, I love it. See, we need some OP on our side because, you know, eventually ASUS is gonna make it OP on their side, so that's super cool. Okay. Okay. I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that. Now, does my summon trigger traps? That's another thing. Like, is my summon gonna trigger traps? I don't know. I kind of want to find out. I don't think it does. It's not really like a physical body. It doesn't have weight, but it might. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I can't tell. I wanted to see if the Draugr of summon. Yep, it does. The summon will trigger the traps. Okay, good to know. Yep, the summon will definitely trigger the traps. Good to know. Okay. That's very important to know. So I don't get caught in a trap because my summon does. I can hear him breathing. Oh. Detected. I think that's him right there. I think that's... him. I really need to get Fireball or something. Like, I really want to get, like, a fire... Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's raising him up. And now they're both gonna fight. And the Draugr summon. My summon just used a disarm shout. Oh, this is so OP. I love this. I'm sorry if I'm loud. My microphone's probably really loud, but that's just funny to me. I love that. That's cool. Mana Magica. I do want to kill him with magic. I do want to do it with spells. Okay. The other thing I like about the 3D sound in the headphones is that I don't really need this compass to tell me where the enemies are, because I can really hear where they are. So that's just really nice. Ash pile, bone meal, cool. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm being told I'm forgetting a chest. Am I? Ooh, hang on. There's a trap there. I'm forgetting a chest? Where? Where's this chest I'm forgetting? I don't see it. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm gonna hit that one of these times. I really shouldn't be walking around there. I don't see any chest I'm missing. There's a good chest to the right of that trap. Okay, right of the trap. This way? Confused. I don't see a chest. Help me out, guys. I don't see the chest you're talking about. Are you sure it's this trap? Let's grab torch. Are you sure it's this trap? Because I'm not seeing it. Nope, I'm gonna go with no on there being a chest here. Maybe it's a different trap you guys are thinking of. I think that's a different trap you guys are thinking of. So we're gonna proceed without the chest, because I don't see it. Unless I'm like really blind. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of changes. Keep in mind, there's a lot of mods that change a lot of things, so it could be something different than you guys are used to because of mods. Could be. Which is all the fun of mods, really, is just completely changing the experience and making it a little bit less predictable. Oh, hello. More traps. Oh, I'm getting tired. Let's come up here. Maybe this is what you guys were thinking of. This is like to the right of a trap. Apprentice level lock, okay? This might be what you guys were thinking of. This is to the right of a trap, so it makes sense. Here we go. Amethyst, good. Yeah, it's alright. It's decent loot. It's alright. Alright, come down. I really don't feel like taking a nap inside this cave, but if I'm debuffed too much by being tired, what am I? Negative 30 carry weight, skills improved 25% slower. Okay, so it's not affecting our combat, it's just affecting our level up ability. Not as big of a deal right now. So, okay. Okay, got through that just fine. Now let's take a look up here. Nope. I like how torches just burn indefinitely. Is there any more traps through here? I think so. Oh. There is a trap there, actually. There is a trap there, but I'm not sure how to trigger it. 'Cause I don't see how to trigger it. Come on, Draugr, where are you? There you are. Come here. There you go. How you like that? Nice. Oh, Conjuration is actually working out nicely, I think. So much stuff to pillage now. Just in case. Oh, I'm thirsty now too. Magic and stamina regeneration. Well, we need to fix the thirst. Let's fix the thirst. Let's do... Are we hungry at all? Peckish. Okay. Well, let's do the soup then. That should take care of both. Uh-huh. Yeah. Traps work well. Nothing? Okay, moving on. Go through here. I'm gonna put this skeleton dude on 3, I think, because he's awesome. All right, cool. Do chest. I think all of these are good. Banded iron armor might be useful. It's also pretty, like, it's really heavy, but we have the carrying capacity, so I'm gonna do it because it's actually a pretty good sell. Here we go. Get all the dust, all the particles. Yeah, he's lasting a lot longer. Our fire guy, I say that and then he goes away. Definitely want to get all this stuff harvested. It's great for alchemy. Gonna need the money later. Anything else? No? Okay. Oh, got a chest here. Yes. All that stuff is great. Hello. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, what? Wet. You are soaking wet from rain or swimming, which significantly increases your rate of exposure. I'm standing in the waterfall. Can't. I can't put it down there. I wanted to, but I can't. Why can't I cast that? There we go. Here, skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. The shade is casting disarming shouts. My summon has disarming shouts. That is amazing. It's so overpowered. And I'm completely okay with the overpoweredness of that. Completely okay with it. Alright. Now I'd like something with a little more range ability. Boom! Let it go. There we go. Level up on destruction. Don't remember if there's anything down there, but if there is, I'll send him down there to look at it. Nope. Okay. Let's go down here and investigate. Always gotta go down and find certain things, just to see if there's something hidden, you know? There we go. There's a chest down here. Go. I have yet to break a pick. This entire Let's Play, I have yet to break a pick. I imagine this pick that I'm using is about ready to break just by default, just because it's been used so much. I think that's like my 5th lock picked. 6. No, I had 7th lock picked with this pick. Almost all. Only one of them was anything higher than novice though, so it's not that impressive. Grab this. There's a little bit right there I want to grab too. Come on. Come on, grab it. Come on. Grab it. There we go. Okay. Getting some good ingredients. Nope. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Yep, gotta go this way. Yes. This is the way. Oh. The skip in the frame right there, it makes me forget which way I came from, but okay. So we have Draugr there. Okay. Oh, yeah, these autosaves, man. Okay. I have the autosave set to do it every 45 minutes, so they're not saving a lot. Let's go with... Is there anything I can do? I guess I'll just go with a bow. Do the ash longbow. Because we have the element of surprise right now. We have sneak, we have distance. We don't have the accuracy, but... Why was that so loud? I have no idea. I apologize for that, everyone. No idea why the game decided to make that blast everywhere. So, really, really sorry about that if your, like, ears died. Because mine did too, so sorry about that. I don't know why the game decided to do that. I think it's because of the kill cam. And then, like, the level up came in, and then it just decided to make all the sounds loud. I don't know. It's really, really bad. The edited version of this will probably, like, obviously make that less of a thing, but all right. Okay. What's my time? I am in the Eastern time zone. Everything I do is in the Eastern time zone USA. That's GMT -5, or it might be -4, but before daylight savings time happens. I don't know how that works with daylight savings time, but it's the same time as New York City, as the East Coast, USA. And of course, now I lost my first pick. It didn't take much to lose that pick. That pick was doing a lot, so. Dexterity is up to 20 now. Pretty sweet. Lockpicking and pickpocketing are all the same. We have another level up to do. Should we do that now? I think we should probably do that now. I mean, why not? So think about your votes, guys. Level up time. Level up time. Yeah, sorry about your ears. I see the comments now. There's a pretty good delay on the stream, I guess. So we have... It's time for a level up. Hana wants to level up now. And health, stamina, or magicka. We know the drill. You guys have done it already. We know the drill. I'm actually going to save right here just to have a save. Like, it's always good to have a save. So we'll save here. And then let's go level up. What are we going to be doing here? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, magicka. We have 1 vote for magicka. Health, stamina are also options. Health, magicka, stamina. I always vote for pizza. Well, I don't know what pizza is, Tommy, but as much as I love your vote because it's for pizza and I love pizza, like, what kind of pizza do you like, Tommy? Well, while everyone else is deciding the important things, I would like to talk about pizza. I vote for pizza that has, like, every possible meat you could think of because I'm a heartless carnivore that loves to eat animals. So I take bacon, I'll take sausage, I'll take ham, I'll take beef on my pizza. And then I also would like to have some, like, spinach over top. Like some, just like 1 or 2 leaves of spinach on each slice if we could. And then jalapeno peppers. And then we'll drizzle a little bit of barbecue sauce over it. Oh yeah. And then we'll dip it in ranch just because, why not? Flavored crust, of course. Gotta have the flavored crust. There's so many different types. I choose Cajun myself because I like a little bit of spice in my life. But, you know, this is what it is. Stamina, we got one vote for health. We got 1 vote for stamina. It looks like we got a couple of votes for magicka. You know, as an early mage, magicka is probably the most helpful, especially with conjuration, because we're not actually getting directly attacked a lot. If you notice, we're kind of putting our conjurations out in front. And having more magicka without running out is pretty good. Got 1 for stamina, 1 for health, and 3 looks like for magicka. Looks like magicka is winning so far. I'm gonna wait like maybe 10 more seconds to get everything, get everyone's votes in. I know it's not really 10 more seconds, it's like 30 more seconds because there's a lag in the stream, but I'm just gonna kind of just wait for a little bit and then choose. So I think we're probably gonna up magicka, and then after magicka we have to choose the skill too. So I think we're gonna do that. Let's do that. And then we have to choose the skill. So do we want conjuration again? Do we want destruction this time? Do we want alteration? Restoration? You gotta be able to heal ourselves too, you know, that's always important. Don't want to forget about healing yourself. We can go for enchanting, we can go for speech, we can try wayfarer, we can do dexterity, we can go all sorts of different things. The only tree that's changed since the last decision, the only tree that's changed is conjuration. The options for us are the same as they were before, except because we don't actually have enough skill to level up this anymore. We're not good enough at it yet. In order to get adept, we have to be 40. So we have a long way to go for that one. We can give you 35 to get this one. Increases the range by 150%. That's sweet. But we don't have enough skill to really go anywhere else with conjuration, except for elemental potency and harvest. So what do we want to do, guys? Leave us your comments. Gotta have it down there in the live chat. Got 1 vote for wayfarer, and we have 1 vote for enchanting. Both very useful skills. Let's take a look at both of those. Enchanting And again, keep in mind, we're also talking long-term here, so it's not necessarily right away. But enchantments I create are X% stronger, where X is half of the enchanting skill level. So it currently would be 15%, or currently would be 7%. It would cap out at 25 later on. Wayfarer, take a look at Wayfarer. It is here. Wayfarer grants 5% frost, poison, and disease resistance. Grants 4% movement speed while outdoors. Keep in mind also this frost right here. Frost resistance counts for frostfall as well. Our frost resistance will also make us more resistant to the cold with frostfall. So keep that in mind too. It's not just combat related. Dexterity, also a pretty good skill. Pickpockets, 45 degrees to the sweet spot on lockpicks. Not really that big of a deal yet. We have lots of lockpicks, but it might be harder. If we want to master lock later, that would be really helpful. Alchemy, always good for money. We're going to need money later, and the stronger our potions are, the more we can sell them for. It's always good to have too. Edward, what's Wayfarer? So we're using the Percus Maximus skill trees. Percus Maximus is sort of a whole revamp, a whole overhaul of the perk system, and it adds 2 new perks. If you're just joining us in the stream, you probably don't know what's going on. If you're, it adds 2 new perk trees. So we have Dexterity, which is not really that new. All of them are new, and all of the perks and the benefits and the things you get out of the perks, they're all changed. But as far as the trees go, Dexterity has combined pickpocketing with lockpicking. So pickpocketing, lockpicking, as well as other types of new types of ideas like trap building and things like that as well. And fist weapon combat, so like hand-to-hand combat I think is in Dexterity as well. So there's a lot of stuff in Dexterity. It's all been jammed into one. And again, the perk trees and all the perks are all sort of rebalanced and calculated for the different trees, so you get new benefits and new abilities as you go along. Wayfarer is the only new tree, and it has to do with our ability to sort of weather the elements and our knowledge of the environment around us. Wayfarer uses knowledge of surroundings to aptly move through the wilderness and either communicate with it or combat its inhabitants. So it'll help us do things like we can move faster when we're outdoors. We'll have more resistance to the weather elements. Later on up the skill tree, we'll be able to like control animals and help and have them go towards, have them work in our favor. We can, summon different things. We can control all sorts of things. I think the Wayfarer tree it's the most interesting to me, but I don't know if it's the most useful. So, for instance, lesser creatures, right? Perks that require you to know a race's lore. I don't know that. Work with deer, elks, mud crabs, foxes, hares, skeevers, venom, and skeevers. A lot of other things too, like these perks that require lore to know. Like for instance, range. Your ranged combat, your bow skill and stuff. When you're hunting, if you're like shooting at like deer or whatever, when you're hunting, you might, if you know more about that type of animal, you'll be more effective at shooting that type of animal. And that goes with enemies as well. So if I'm, for instance, using a one-handed weapon, my knowledge of mud crabs, because I'm the most dangerous thing in all of the world of Skyrim, my knowledge of mud crabs would help me to do more damage against mud crabs. So if you have more, knowledge of something, there's that. Well, Wayfarer is a way of gaining more knowledge in those things as well. So this would also allow us to work with deer, elks, mud crabs, foxes, hares, skeevers, venoming skeevers, wolves, and slaughterfish. So like little things like that. But as we move up, grants the wild companion lesser power. After resting, use it to open up a menu that allows you to select an animal companion that will follow you until it dies. Each lore perk unlocks a new companion. Animal companions are at 70% of your level. So if we wanted, like, say, a wolf to follow us around, have a pet dog, and it's 70% of our level, it would follow us around, and it doesn't expire until it dies. Like, stuff like that is really powerful later on, and Wayfarer allows us to do stuff like that later. But is it useful now? I don't know. That's for you guys to decide. And it's all sorts of stuff. If you're interested in what Percus Maximus is doing, if you're interested in all the new perks, because if you've played Skyrim before but you've never played Percus Maximus, you don't know what's going on here. You think you do, and you kind of have an idea, because it does, like say Destruction, for example, it does tend to stick to frost, fire, and electricity, but you don't know what's happening yet. So anyway, looking at your votes now, let's see. We have 1 vote for Destruction. We have 1 vote for, a couple of votes for Wayfarer. That's cool. For the cold resistance and movement speed, cool. Wayfarer is there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is there a skill trees? There's skill menus in the fire I create, so you can resist cold better. Yes, there are. Thiago's correct. Frostfall and Campfire work together. They're both by Chesco. They're both by the same mod author. And Wayfarer has... Not Wayfarer. The Campfire mod has its own skill tree to allow you to better produce campfires really fast and all that stuff. But because I have Frostfall, it actually adds a skill tree called Endurance, and it's an Endurance skill tree. But that's exclusive to this. It's mutually, those two trees are mutually exclusive, and you actually upgrade those skills mutually independent of each other. So it doesn't matter how much like Wayfarer we put into this, or how much endurance we get. Upping our endurance in terms of Frostfall at our campfire and stuff, we up that endurance level by just being outdoors, by being in the elements, by being wet and being cold. We become more accustomed to it. We can endure those things more by being in those elements. That's how we upgrade those. To where Wayfarer is something we have to use perk points towards when we level up. So it looks like Wayfarer, Illusion, but a lot of people are saying Wayfarer, so I think we're going to go for Wayfarer this time. Cool. I've never done the Wayfarer tree, so this will be interesting. Traveler. Grants 5% frost, poison, and disease resistance. Grants 4% movement speed while outdoors. Okay, we'll do that. And then the next level for that perk does the exact same thing. Grants another 5%, another 5%, another 4% movement speed. I think that's what that will do. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it'll do. So there we go. So we are using Frostfall. Yes, that's the comment. Yeah, we are using Frostfall. It is a little bit nerfed. Oh, we have a reflection. We leveled up. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? I love these reflections. They're cool. If you're just joining us in the stream, I can't imagine. I mean, there are some people here. That's cool. I see some new names in the chat, so that's great. If you're joining us in the stream just now, it's near the end of the stream. We're going to finish Bleak Falls Barrow, and then we're going to end the stream. But this is the Skyrim Democracy Series, where the live streams will feature decisions made by you to progress the story and progress our character and our skills and all that stuff. Oh, no! We did get a crash to desktop. I was worried about that. So Bleak Falls Sanctuary, when you do different mods and different sound mods, you get a crash to desktop with this. And that's why I wanted to stop outside there and do those skills then, because I was worried about that crash to desktop. That happens sometimes. I don't think it's going to happen every time, but it does happen sometimes. And if you can get in, then you're golden. Like if you can get past it, then you're golden. But that's the one thing I was worried about, and I didn't want to say anything because if it didn't happen, then you guys didn't need to know. But since it did happen, yeah. When you do different types of mods that relate to, I forget how to, like the sounds, you're altering the sounds of things. Going into Bleak Falls Barrow has a crash. There's always a crash there. It doesn't happen for every dungeon. In fact, it happens on very few of them, but Bleak Falls Barrow is one of them that has that. But we did save right before that, and that's exactly why I saved right before that. I didn't want to tell you guys why, but because it is what it is, but that's one of those things. So hopefully when we reload, hopefully there will be less assets loaded in the heap space, if you will. Hopefully there will be less stuff to worry about, and we can progress through it. So I think we actually have the level up to do yet, so I'm going to try and walk through it and see if we can get through now without any problems. No, we're still going to have it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to deactivate something that's probably conflicting with it and then enter. It's not a good solution, but it's kind of the only way to get past this, and we may not be able to get past it this stream. I may need to have to do it. I may need to have to do it off stream. But that is kind of what happens. That kind of, yeah, I don't know how to fix it. It's just something that happens. But I think you can deactivate a couple of the like audio mods, like AOS, the different sort of immersive sounds that I have installed. I may have to deactivate 3D audio. I I think that's what's causing the conflict to happen, I think. It's not cool, but it is what it is. Now, the autosave in Bleak Falls Barrow, this is our actual save, but I don't think that's actually going to help us get... Like, I think we're stuck with this one. Like, I don't think this save is going to be able to get through it. So I might have to go back to the autosave and then go. But we might have to end the stream here. That's cool, though. We've done some pretty good progress. We're not going to finish Bleak Falls Barrow, which is unfortunate, because I need to finish Bleak Falls Barrow before I can edit together the first actual episode of our game, the first actual episode of our story. This series is featuring 2 completely different playlists. One is for the full live streams, which is what we're watching right now, so people can go back and watch the full stream if they want to. And then the other playlist will have edited episodes for the people who want to maybe absorb what we're doing in a more easier to consume episodic format. But this door is going to be really, really persistent to us, or really, it's going to be really, really annoying for us. And I need to get rid of extended UI too. So let's go back and get, you guys chose Wayfarer, so let's go back and do that. And then we'll do another save here, a brand new save here. And then, yeah, suddenly obvious to you, yeah. I want to see if there's anything I can do in here. Modify maximum value. I don't think this is what I want. Maybe it's because of this that's causing this. I don't know. I don't think extended UI. I want to see if extended UI is the reason why we have that. Yeah, it's still going to be glitchy there. So getting through this door is tough. Maybe I'll just camp here because I am tired after all. Oh, man. Is it just this door that causes... There's a couple other doors throughout Skyrim. I know what almost all of them are. And they are pretty popular zones, pretty popular things. They're usually the doors that you get right before you get to the claw door. So like on the other side of this door is probably where the claw door is. But let me save it one more time. And then I'm gonna try and do something different here. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload like this autosave here. And then we'll go back to the other save file and see what that does. So we're in this. This is the same door. Like there's no difference between this. I just have to kill this guy again. That's pretty much it. And it'll probably be loud again, unless I don't level up that skill. So let's use a different skill to kill him, and maybe it won't be so loud. Still stupid loud right there. Just absolutely ridiculous loud right there. I hope you guys turned your volume down with the warning. I really hope you did. I have the Amulet of Stendar this time. I mean, there's different loot this time, but whatever save can get us past that door is what I want. There's a chest here. Did I unlock this last time? Pretty sure I did. Dexterity, yep. So we got our level up in dexterity. Let's not save it. Let's just go straight through the door. Can we get through it? Can we get through it? We got through it. Okay, let's pause. We're gonna save. And we're gonna save over this save file here. And it's one of those deals where you're just gonna have to pace yourself, and eventually you get through it. That's just kind of the way it works with this. I don't know why, it's just the way it is. So we have a save file on the other side of the door. That's what's important. Now let's go ahead and do our level up. Magicka. Hey, that happened really quickly that time. That was interesting. It didn't glitch out on us. You guys see that? Oh, hang on, I got the console open. Hold on. That was fast that time. Yeah. Oh, see that? Okay. Look at that. It's not slow. All right. I think we're better then. Cool. Suddenly obvious to you. You have to concentrate. Yeah. He looks sick. Doesn't he look awesome? That's super cool. Oh, gosh. I feel like... Oh, okay. Part of me feels like it's cheating, but part of me also feels like there's going to be one of these times where Like, you know that one cave where you just, like, it just seems like the summons just keep coming, the Draugr just keep coming. You have to run around the room for a while and fend yourself off. Imagine now ASUS making twice as many of those guys and just, like, bombarding you with, like, 60 enemies to kill all by yourself. Of course, if you're smart, you take a follower with you with that quest, but... Okay, here we go. Skyrim is not 64-bit. The special edition is 64-bit. We are not playing the special edition. Because the special edition doesn't look this good. And it doesn't work this good. I shouldn't say it doesn't work this good. It does work this good. Oh shit. I shouldn't say it doesn't work this good. Oh, hang on. I'm probably gonna die here really quick. See, ASUS is getting us this time. Oh shit, this is bad. Oh no! Let's get our health up here. I gotta focus on this really quick. Oops, it's too many potions. I didn't want to do that. Come on, why can't I shoot in there? Really? Yeah, come on. Jump through the traps. Yeah, that's right. Get through the traps, dumbasses. Alright, okay. Now we'll just run through here ourselves. Too little too early. Oh well. Okay. So, I shouldn't say that Skyrim SE doesn't work this well. It definitely works more stable. SE is a lot more... Oh, hang on. Oh shit, this is bad. I need healing, and then I need... let's just use the axe, I guess. There we go. There's times where one-handed weapons are very useful to a mage. Like, all the time. There's still an enemy? No, it's just a trap. Skyrim SE is actually much more stable than the old Skyrim. Much more stable. Lots of little things that are fixed, lots of little annoyances that are taken care of. Not everything. It's still a Bethesda game, don't worry. But there's a lot of things that are changed. But the one thing that isn't ready is all the mods that we want to use. I would be able to have Perk Maximus, which is not a huge deal to me because I would be able to have Ordinator. Ordinator is actually ready for SE. It's available, which is nice. Frostfall is actually available too. You just can't configure it very easily. And I Need is available for SE as well, so I could do that too. Like, SE is not entirely out of the question. And I haven't decided if I'm going to go with SE ultimately yet, because there's a chance I will. It does mean that all the mods that require scripts, I'm going to get a torch because it's really dark in here. It does mean that all the mods that require scripts, like the script extender, they don't work, you know? So there's that. It's a problem, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And it'll eventually get worked out. But I'm not so far in the game yet to where I couldn't switch to SE if I wanted to, you know? I'm not too far. What I am is lost. Where the hell am I supposed to go? It's this way, right? Oops. Don't drop your torch in the oil. Let's go around here like this. Pretty sure. I thought there was like a chest up here, but I might be wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Okay. I thought for sure there was a chest up here. Oh well. Okay, now I think this door is another one of those doors. I know, it's like, wow, really again? But Bleak Falls Barrow, for whatever reason, it's like that one place where everything causes a problem. So let's save it here. I'm actually gonna switch to spells because I know I'm gonna need them. Oh, never mind. Wrong door. That's not the right door I was thinking of. Never mind. This is the claw door. So, claw. So in order to figure out what to do here, we have to look at the claw. So let's find the golden claw. And I forget what button it is that allows us to... Wait, what did I just do? What did I just do? I right-clicked it. I right-clicked the claw, but what did that do? Did I just arm it? Am I going to use it now? Oh. Wait, I'm confused. Where'd the claw go? Oh, there it is. Oh, that was weird. Now how do I think I have to mouse over it, so I have to move my mouse when it's still over it, and then, yeah, like that, okay. So, we have to look at the claw, and the claw has the symbols we need for the door. Bear, moth, owl. Bear, moth, owl. So that's what we need. So, we'll match up the symbols. Bear, moth, owl. So let's go... Just like that. Activate it with the key, the claw. And in we go. Nice. Nice. Huh? Why did it stop me? Oh shit. What was that? I don't remember those being there. Bats. Oh, that's what that is. Like that sound, I was like, what is that sound? But it's my freaking flame guy. I forgot I had him out. I'm gonna put that on a favorite, because I like to have that when I need it. I have intentionally made things darker than vanilla because I felt it was more realistic. So I will need torches, which, you know, takes up... Here we go. Bunch of bats. Oh, look at this. Just look at this approach. Like, just feast your eyes on this. Imagine, like, Indiana Jones kind of shit here. Like, oh yeah. That's good cinematic view, right? I like it. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with Skyrim, this is a word wall. We're about to learn a word, because we can know how to shout the Dragonborn, if you will. And as soon as we do, we'll get attacked, but that's okay, because we'll be ready for it. I'm going to go to magic. Let's do... Honestly, there's just no reason not to use the skeleton shade at this point, so we're going to use it. Learn the word. Boom. Draugr Overlord. Unfortunately, you cannot disarm magic. So, fortunately for him, I mean. Not for me, but for him. You cannot disarm magic, I'm afraid. Dragonstone. Nice, we need that. We'll need that for another quest, which is nice. We're killing two birds with one stone here, if you will. Okay. And we learned a word. Got this awesome Draman Shade. God, I love this thing. What a great random spell to learn. Potion of the Defender. Blocking absorbs 26 more damage for 60 seconds. Got a whole bunch of septums and a Staff of Fury. Creatures and people up to level 4 will attack anything nearby for 60 seconds. Fury is so useful. If you can sneak up on people, it's so useful. Hide Boots of Innocence. Reduces incoming fire, frost, and shock damage by 1/3 when resistance is 0. Well, our resistance is not going to be 0, like ever, but we'll take it. Because, like, our resistance, we're naturally resistant to magic as a Breton, so don't know how that works. Let's take the soul gem. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I think we're good to go. Say bye-bye to Bleak Falls Barrow. Go ahead and climb up the hill here. Climb up the place. Let's go ahead and activate the handle. Open the door. Walk ourselves back out of the cave. Make sure there's nothing up here we're gonna miss. No, not really. Okay. Search this chest. We can sell this? Not really. It's not really worth anything. What's this? Red mountain flowers. Those are useful for alchemy. I'm not sure what I'd need a skull for. I feel like if we're gonna get into conjuration, a skull might be valuable. But at the same time, I feel like a skull is really easy to get, so not really interested in grabbing it. But up we go. Let's put our warm clothes on. Face cover. I want to see what that's all about. Fur-lined hood. We're gonna need our gloves. Now, which one's warmer? The leather bracelets gives us 5 warmth, and the gloves give us 5 warmth. So they're no different. So, which is weird, but all right. We'll just keep the leather bracers then. Pretty good. Ooh, face cover. I like it. It's kind of nice. Not a fan of the color, but yeah, it's nice. It's pretty good. All right. And we made it out. But we're also getting really cold now. We're out in the mountains where it's very cold. So we are going to need to find warmth. And I think going down the mountain this way is probably not possible. Maybe it is. Maybe I can just kind of drop down here, and then here, then like this. If I just do this really carefully. There we go. There we go. So fox over there. We're gonna need a campfire for sure. Unless we can find a house. There's a house over there. There's a village over there, actually. I hear what I think is a wolf. Might be that guy, though. There's some stuff to mine up here. Corundum. If you remember, we also renamed Quicksilver. Quicksilver is now known as Mithril. That's good. Down the hill. And we're at the other side of the river now, from where we were before. And I think it's probably a good place to set up camp, make a fire, save, and end the stream here, because this sounds like a good place. Bleak Falls Barrow, we finished it. So let's make a fire. Do I have the resources to make a good fire? I need wood, which means I have an axe. Can I chop down wood with my regular axe? Do I need a woodcutter's axe? Can I just use my regular axe to do that? I don't know. Let's go this way for a second. Okay, so see, being outdoors also increases our Wayfarer skill. See? So being out in the elements is going to help us to level up that skill as well, which is great. Let's, it says I feel comfortable, but I don't believe it. Let's try to, what do we have to build? We do have a stone hatchet. This is good for cutting wood. Okay, that's good. So we can actually build a whole bunch of stuff here with some of the supplies we have. Linen is good for making kindling. Kindling linen wrap. Let's make some of that. It actually weighs a lot less if we do that too, because linen wrap is really heavy. But what I want to do is I want to chop dead wood. I need a woodcutter's axe for that. Great. Okay, we'll find branches then. I figured we could do it with the other one, but alright. We got 3 branches. It's not very many, but we have enough to make a fire, so let's come on up here. We'll set up some camp. Set up camp by the water. It's cold outside, man. We're actually pretty close to town, but we'd have to swim to get to Riverwood, and I'm not gonna swim. Unless there's a fire close by, which there might be, actually. If my memory serves me correctly, if I come this way, what's that? I hear the water. Is that a slaughterfish? I think I hear a slaughterfish. Endurance perks progressed. Yep, we're getting endurance perks now just by being out in the cold. Let's come up this way. I don't know if I necessarily want to make a campfire if I can. I mean, as much as making a campfire is great and all, but it's not. I don't have wood, like actual wood for a good fire, so it's not going to make me warm for very long. It's also not going to provide me with a whole lot of warmth, so I'm going to need to find another solution to this. I hear you. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. It's a tree giant thing. And wolves. Yeah. I'll step away from you. That's cool. We don't need to confront each other. It's fine. Too low a level to take on a giant right now. I feel chilly. Yeah, I know. Alright. Oh. Well, look at this. There's a house right here. And a woman.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Okay.
I get so lonely out here.
Well, you just said you were old and I don't want to trouble myself with you, so, like, I could talk to you. You know? Oh, she's got some death bell in here. She's got some alchemy supplies in here. Frost Miriam. Pheasant roast. Nice, good stuff. Got a skill book, Song of the Alchemist. That's going to be a skill book. I'm going to have to steal it in order to take it, though. Not sure. Stealing things would help us with our thieving skills, like dexterity and stuff, so maybe I'll just steal it. Nice. Oh. I hear her. Footsteps are on wood now. Okay, there she is. So she can't see me, so if I go like this, just take her satchel. Alright. Ah, okay. She doesn't seem to know. There's a cellar here too. Might as well break in. Might as well. Alright, so here we go. We have an enchanter's table. Oh, she's a secretive old lady. Hold on, let's get this face covering thing off. She's a secretive old lady. We have a brawler's potion, death bell, hograven feathers. She's a hograven, isn't she? I think she's secretly a hograven. Anissa's letter. What's the letter say? The default is pick it up, so I have to go and find it and read it then. Anissa's letter. Helgen, dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come. Come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven, and your training will truly begin. Ooh. Okay. So, yeah. I actually never read Arvel's journal either. There might be a quest from that if I read that. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hands with it. The power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool, Lucan Valeris, Had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there is a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Oh, well, I already knew that. That's the journal was supposed to tell me how to use the claw, but I already knew, so happens. Large sack, what's in here? All right, cool. Satchel, more ingredients. Iron dagger. Look at how awesome that dagger looks on the table. Do you guys see that dagger? That's so cinematic. That is Amidianborn's Book of Silence right there. That's the name of the mod that does all this stuff. It's amazing. It retextures so many stuff. Actually, that Book of Silence I think is an armor mod. This one is something else. I forget what this one is. Oh well. We have an alchemy lab here. We have an enchantress table here. And she's a witch. Pretty sure she is. Ruined books. These are good for kindling. I think I'll take one. No skulls, lanterns. Actually, a lantern might be nice because I have wearable lanterns on. So I have the wearable lanterns mod. So if I have a lantern, I think I can actually wear it on my hip. And then it's like having a torch, only I don't have to hold it. So if I go, I think it's this one. Lantern? No? Can't find the lantern? Here we go. Lantern. Maybe that's not how that works. Okay. Well, anyway, she's definitely a little bit of a secretive woman. As all of you guys in the chat are already telling me. Yeah, she is. Inkwell, bone meal. I don't need a tankard, but I'll take it anyway. All right. So, you could probably just stay here. Paper mirror. It's another book. Kind of protected from the elements here. We could just stay here. But, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's go up the stairs. Okay, cool. Well, we're back. Yeah, this house is not exactly, like, not exactly gonna protect you from the elements, you know? Yeah, I know your secret. And you're gone. Thank you, though, for all that stuff. Blue robes of regeneration. Okay. Potion of minor healing. Thin knapsack. Eh. Okay. Took your stuff, lady. Definitely need a woodcutter's axe. Like, I need to make a fire and stay warm. That's the hold. That's the hold border to Riverwood right there. I think there's a hunter over towards the stones. There's a hunter that has a fire. If I can get to that, then I can get warm. There's the stones. Oh boy, I don't want to go down there though. Oh, I think I've screwed it up. Hold on. Can I climb back up? Yeah, let's climb back up. I know where I am now at least, so let's see if I can get to that hunter. Because the hunter has a fire. I can make a camp there. I won't need to build the fire myself, and everything will be fine. Just need to make sure that we are safe and warm. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hello. Feral Grey Wolf. He's got a bit more HP than a normal wolf. Yep. I did not want to piss him off. Okay, we're gonna go across the river now. My Atronach is kind of doing his own thing. Can we make it there before we die of cold? I hope if we can make it there before we die of cold. Here we go. Swim! 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 Get across the river. There we go. And we're safe. We have blood all over our face. No, just on our hood. It just keeps... Can I get myself warm, please? I can't do it when I'm in battle, or what? There we go. Now we're getting ourselves warm. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay here. As long as I use this guy's fire. Let's set up our own campsite. It won't let me move. Can I move, please? Wait, move. Okay, weird. Let's set up our own campsite. I think I want to go... Like, maybe just set it over here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't want to do that. Wait, I don't want to do that. Can I not place it? Cancel placement. There it is. Okay, let's go to the tent. There we go. And we'll set it up like... Actually, right there worked really well. Kind of like it right here. Yeah. Right there's fine. This guy won't mind. We're just going to hang out with him for a while. That ancient Spriggan patriarch, like, we basically did no damage to it. Our summon, our dude basically did no damage to that at all. Okay, well, let's get ourselves a little warmer. Can we get warmer here, please? I think we're still under attack, which is weird. He can't cross the river. I don't know why we're still cold. Like, I'm right next to this fire. Come on. Hey, Frostfall, why don't you activate and warm me up, please? Come on. Okay, it's not gonna work. Can I just sleep? Sleep for... I don't know. Probably gonna be really hungry after this, so we're gonna have to drink a lot and eat a lot, but I'm just gonna sleep for like 9 hours. Camping perk available. Ooh, nice. Not sleepy anymore, at least I don't think we are. It is nighttime. We're still cold. For some reason, we're still in battle. It's still after us, so it won't let me get warm because we're in battle. It's silly. We're gonna need a better shelter than this. All right, let's pack this up. We're gonna need a better shelter than what we got. It's gonna start raining here. Conjuration skills up. Let's run to... Oh man, our stamina is so down. Yeah, we're getting a storm. Got some lightning off in the distance. Lightning brought to you by Minty's Lightning mod, as well as a dozen other mods that alter the weather and conditions for which weather affects us in some way. Weather also affects our stamina. It affects our, not stamina, our exposure, right? It's integrated with our weather mods and stuff. Hello. Whole bunch of wolves here. Don't mind if I do. Need to get back to Riverwood, and then I'll be good. Just so much, like, my stamina recovers so slow because of what? Because of freezing. Yeah, I'm freezing now. That's great. I'm awesome. And I'm really hungry and I'm really thirsty. Oh, I never ate anything. I was gonna do that. Let's have some of the juiciness of the apple actually helps our thirst a little bit. So that's good. Let's have some of the stolen bread because we can't really sell it, so there's no point. We might as well eat it. And we'll have a little bit of Nord mead too. Why not? That should help us a little bit. It says we need more water, so I guess we'll have a little bit of our ale. Yeah, it's a weak beverage, weak alcohol. That's good. A bit more water. That's fine. Still cold. Really would like to get to Riverwood before we die of exposure. And I'm gonna need also a torch because, like, reasons. I never put the torch in my favorites list apparently. So, where is it? Oh no, did I drop the torch? Did I throw down the torch? Really? Oh, hang on. We're right here anyway. Okay, never mind. Must get to... Is this fire good? Can I get warm here? Oh, you know where I definitely can use for warmth, though? I can use the forge. The forge will be really warm. Let's just stay by the forge really quick. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to lose our exposure now. We're starting to get warmer. There we go. Warming ourselves up by the fire. So we're not gonna die, at least. There's that. We also have an invitation from our friends to stay in their place, which might be good. But I do want to build a fire because I have a campfire perk. And I can get that, which would be nice. So let's go get that. So let's just build a random campfire anywhere. We'll just build one like right here. This is fine. This is a fine location right here. Unless it won't let me. It won't let me do it in town, will it? Okay, well, we'll come out of town. There we go. This is fine. We'll do it here.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Thanks, man. I don't know what you delivered to me because it's not showing me the notifications, but I'm assuming it's some kind of letter. To the Dragonborn. What? Oh, come on. I don't know I'm Dragonborn yet. That's so immersion breaking. I hope this letter finds you well for Skyrim, Morrowind, and the Great House. Blah 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 blah. Okay, well it's Moon. It's a quest mod. It's a mod from a quest, so it's not like Skyrim did it. It's a mod that did it. I really wish I would have waited till I was already known as the Dragonborn. This is the note I found. Attention adventurers, it has come to the attention of the Jarl that many travelers are using Brittleshin Pass to move from Falkreath to Whiterun. The area is a notorious haven for necromancers, and it is advisable that you stick to the main road when traveling. Okay. I love how I can hear him running away. It's awesome. Let's actually use the fire pit. Let's build a fire really quick. We're going to add a roll of paper. Can make the roll of paper from the ruined book, I guess. That's cool. Make some wood shavings. Let's add fuel. We'll add some branches for fuel. Then we need some tinder. Let's use a roll of paper for that. And then we'll just use... We don't have any fire magic. So... somehow it'll let me do it even though I don't know any fire spells. But we'll do the strike stone because it helps our campfire skill. Come on. I know. Yeah, Niles, you're right, I know. I said I would end it after Bleak Falls Barrow, but it's like, I can't help it. I love it so much. I don't get to play very often. Like, I gotta just, like, milk it when I can, although I really should get back to work. All right, use campfire. Skills. And we'll just level up and then we'll go home. Well, not go home, but go to our buddies. Campfire skill, we can do this. Perks to increase 1. Light campfire 7 seconds faster in all weather conditions using the strike stone. Cool. There we go. And we can always upgrade this later as well. We can upgrade this even further to make it even easier. Or we can go up to Trailblazer later and then work our way up the tree. It's possible to do that. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and destroy the fire. I don't really care. Can we get any of our tinder back? No unspent fuel to reclaim. I see the twigs right there. You liar. You lie. Okay. Let's go to Ralof's house, or I guess Girder's house. We'll go back to Girder's house, and we'll take a nap, call it a day. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you so much for doing so. We have enough footage now for at least one episode, or the edit of our story for episode's sake, so that's great. Be sure to like the stream if you like it. I know we had a couple of crashes there, but we worked through them. I knew that was going to happen. We ended up working through it, though. It's cool. And, yeah, we're immersive. It's a shout-out to MXR there. Not really a shout-out, but it's cool. If you haven't seen MXR's channel, mod reviews and stuff, he's really cool. Okay, we're going to sleep in this bed then, because they're going to let me. And then that's going to be that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to save it right here. And we'll see you next time. Make sure you like the stream if you like it. And when the series comes out, when the episodes come out too, make sure you hang out and watch those. It's a brand new series. Your likes and your comments and stuff are so incredibly important for a new series. It is incredibly important that for anything that's new on the channel, that it gets a good start. Because if it doesn't get a good start, and doesn't get in front of more people, then the whole series tends to go downhill. So if you do like the series, I'm not saying you should do it if you don't. If you don't like it, then don't help it. But if you do like the series, be sure to interact with it, share it with your friends, let people know what's happening.
Make yourself at home.
And make yourself at home here at Hot Tips. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye.